Hello everyone, we are back with some Atomfall. This is my second time giving this a go. We're doing a little bonus stream on a Tuesday because it is time to play more. I've been having a blast. Excuse the pun. That's in poor taste, isn't it? That's in quite poor taste. But we're going to jump in, we're going to see where we left off and hopefully get some good playtime going. I'm playing with keyboard and mouse. This may be a problem, I don't know. But thank you so much and let's dive over there. Thank you everyone for saying hello to YouTube. Okay, we're in. Let's go. I think you should be able to hear everything okay. Maybe. We'll see. Mostly progressive rock, metal, hard rock, and synth pop. Oh my gosh, what a great collection of genre. That's awesome. Anya, how are you doing? Hello. 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 I hope you're doing well. What? You have to pay... Wait, you have to pay £11.50? No, Willow, refuse. I think that's the only thing here. You have to refuse. Refuse to... No, don't. I'm sorry, though. That is really frustrating. Metal is the most vibe of all time. I agree, and I have learned in the last year that my favorite genre of music is melodic metalcore, and I will be happy listening to that for the rest of my life. Double hello for streamer. It's gonna be a good day. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello. I have to, because it's what the police sound like, isn't it? Hello, hello. Oh, okay, right, hang on. How do I switch my weapons? Like this? Okay, we're learning again, because it's been 2 days since I last played. And if you know anything about me at all, you'll know that's enough time for me to forget. Oh, everything, apparently. Oh, did you see that? That was very good, wasn't it? These guys, like, finding out where I am, not so good. But, hey, that was some good shooting. 2 headshots with some arrows. Yes. Oh, dear. You moved, sir.
I'll kill you, Dan.
No, you won't.
Help!
You bugger!
Oh,
Hang on.
he might though. No, leave me alone. 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 Perfect. Look at us go. Can I search you? I probably shouldn't. I'll take the arrows though. Run, 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 run. Everything is fine. I've got so many druids following me. Help. Oh gosh. Man in a cage. Man in a cage. No. Up. Excuse me 1 second. I will be right with you, friends. I'm having issues here. Off to a good start as always. Looper Hunter, you know me so well. You know me so well. Okay, okay. What? Where are these guys from? There's so many of them. Disagree. Don't think you will break me, actually. We love the chaos. We love it, right? Oh, I'm on fire. Can't move quick enough.
You'll die.
Leave me alone. I'm trying to turn around. Why are they druids in this game? I have no idea. We've got basically a load of different factions, and druids just happens to be one of them. I don't think it's a... Well, I'm pretty sure it's not a traditional depiction of druids. I think that is just... I don't know why they've... I think they could have avoided a lot if they'd have just not called them druids. So I don't know. Excuse me just a second. Callum, did you say you're from Devonshire? So is this not what the countryside looks like? Wait. Whoa! You mean you don't have plants spitting poison? I've turned this game into Doom and I love it by Shotgun Energy. Are you enjoying it? I want to swap my weapons so badly, but I also know tripwire, 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 tripwire. What is that? I also know that can I crouch? Can I hide? I think they're still here. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Ouch. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Can I... Let's scale. It's time to scale. We can come back another day. There we go. That's good. We might have broken our legs. but I think that's okay. Usually, Callum, is it just every now and again you just find yourself running through, doing a little bit of fighting for your life? This is crouching 2 feet away from them to shoot arrows into their knees. That's the most Ashley of strats. There are no strats that are more Ashley than that, I would say. Oh gosh. Oh dear. Jane, thank you for the lurk. I'm on your side, Willow. It sounds awful, but I'm glad Urama's playing, but that shouldn't happen at all. He was falling asleep, but I realized I was sitting behind him, so he's rolled over so he can see me. He's so cute. I'm glad that you're there with him.
Spectacular.
24 Sleep gifted May the Cat Lady a subscription. 24 Sleep gifted a tier 1 sub to May the Cat Lady.
Thank you.
They have given 158 gift subs in the channel.
Joey, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Matha. I appreciate you. Welcome, Matha. How are you doing? I hope you're having a lovely day. It's so lovely to see you. That's how we go shopping in Essex. Oh no. Nowhere near as constant as this game makes it out to be. That's such a shame. It's a shame. Joey, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Matha. That's so lovely of you. Matha, enjoy the emotes. I appreciate you. I think, right, Essex gets a bad rap. I think it's... I've been to Essex twice, and I've enjoyed it very much both times. What am I doing? Can we just have a little reminder of what's going on in this playthrough? Well, I think if I maybe shoot this red barrel, I've been told in life, if you shoot the red barrels, things explode, right? Right. That's good. They always know. They always know. That's my one criticism so far with this game. Is how do they always know where we are? Do you know what I mean?
Heretics will die.
Who's saying it that loudly? Oh.
Right, you.
Where is it all coming from? Alfie, it's nice to see you blue again. How are you doing, Ash? I hope you're doing okay, and I hope you're looking forward to stream. I think I'm gonna die. Do you know what?
That's right, you get.
I'm not usually I'm not usually this kind of person, but I think what we do is we just reload where we were when we started, and I take it slower. Take it slower this time. Essex is almost entirely countryside to my knowledge. Is that true? Yeah, Joey, come everywhere. We'll take you around if you'd like. There are so many places. Everywhere in the UK is like its own little district, and it's so nice. Panic getting ready since I have a bus in 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay, please take your well, I say take your time. You rush away. We'll be here. But I hope you manage to get there okay and in one piece. That is very stressful, and I do apologize very, very much. You're running around the world yapping? How could they not know where you are? That's true, and loudly. Very loud. But this is how we do things, right? We love to just we love to yap. But I'm really enjoying Atomfall. I think it's so good. I'm having the best time.
Voice in the soil, the voice is everything.
Okay, I can't hear. Well, oh, I remember what we were doing. What we were trying to do. Sorry. I'm back. I'm here. We're trying to find Mother Yargo's book. But I have no idea where it is at all. Oh, in there? Run, run, run. This is where we were last time. I'm very confused. Oh, Cage, is there anywhere in particular that you want to go to, that you've like heard about, that you want to go? The Children of the Atom. Me. I'll take it. I don't know what that means, but that sounds great. Joey trying to survive the mean streets of Liverpool is primetime TV. I'd love to take Joey to Liverpool. I'd love to go to Liverpool again. I loved it so much last time I went. But I spent a lot of time in particular in Formby, and I haven't been to many other places around, like up that way. So, and Formby was beautiful. Oh yeah, I remember. So we were trying to get to a point where we were finding this thing, but there was no feasible way to find it. It was very confusing. You used to live in Liverpool. How did you enjoy it a lot, Loz? I loved it when I was there. I've never lived there, but I thought it was so great. The mean streets of Liverpool. Oh yeah, Joey's from Winnipeg. Do you know what? You're well prepared. It's from Fallout? Which Fallout? I miss Fallout so much. I feel bad that I don't remember it as much as I'd like to, because it was my favorite. You've only been in Vancouver for 10 years. Would you say you've embraced the van life? I would say, from what I know about you, Joey, you fully embraced van life. That sounds like you're in a car. I'm sorry. That's not... How do I save it again? Okay, that's how I save it. Okay, we're having a good day. It's going fine. Late teens, like 17 till I was 19. Spent most of my time in nightclubs. Are there any shouts to nightclubs that you could give right now? Any good ones? That just means you gotta play Fallout again. Westy, someone asked me on my YouTube channel if I'm gonna be playing Fallout again or continuing with my Fallout playthrough. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna continue, but I think I'm overdue a new one because I gotta do it. And Westy, you've been here 2 years now, and that was when I started playing Fallout 3 2 years ago. So I feel like it's only right, surely, to play Fallout again soon. It's 2 years. Crazy House, it's called K1 now though. Oh, that's a shame. Hey, Crazy House with a K. If it's not with a K, does it even exist? Maybe. Thank you for saying hello to GB. I appreciate you, John. 3 onwards, the children of the atom are those mentalists who worship the nuclear bomb in Megaton? The one you can blow up if you're feeling... Look, I may have blown up Megaton, okay? I can't remember my reasoning, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. K1 is still there, I think, just a different place. Got you. As in, like, it's moved, or as in, like, the vibe is different? I regularly swim or paddle in the AM for work, hike on the weekends, and drink heaps of craft beer. I'd say I'm pretty Vancouver pilled. Honestly, that sounds great. I would love to go. I would really, really love to. I think it would be amazing just to see the Joey place. I didn't want to say this, but it's illegal for you to not play Fallout. For you not to play Fallout within the next 28 business days. Says you and whose army, Westy? Okay, deal. I'll get on some Fallout right this second. Sorry, everyone. We can't play Atomfall anymore because I've been legally told I must play Fallout in the next 28 days. It's called Electric Warehouse now? Wait, with a K? Still with a K? I've got your back. Looper Hunter's in. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Not in the same building anymore, but a few doors down. Loz, would you go back? Would you, wait, is that now Electric Warehouse? Okay, Electric Warehouse is in that old building. Crazy House moved to a new building and renamed themselves K1. Is it the same owners, do you know? Not the two, but like, is K1 and Crazy House the same owners? Mr. D, welcome in. How are you doing? Not ready for night hours. It's very get up early and do outdoor things type of city. Hey, that kind of means it would be good for me, right? Because as a night owl, there would be less people around. Maybe? Do you see my logic? Okay, I will be so for real. I have no... I can zoom in! Oh, well. Is it definitely in the castle ruins? I don't know. I'm trying to get to this place. But I don't know. It's very annoying that I can't work out how to get here. I feel like this might be a case of, like, trying to find... I guess I could go on the path. Yeah. Path is good. Path is good. Oh, you know. Same owners. They used to have 3 floors. It was... 1 was new metal, 2 was pop punk, 3 was regular nightclub. They moved, they just kept the first floor. Hence, K1. I see. That's great. I like that. Thank you, Mr. D, for saying thank you to Rebellion. I'm very grateful to have been gifted the code because I'm enjoying this game so much at the moment. So much. I don't know how to get out of it. Dylan, oh, by the way, Loz, Dylan, Dryas Karma is Scouser. We say Scouser, right? You're Scouser. 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 We're going up. Do you reckon there's any Draga down here? Maybe. I'd hope so. Thank you for saying hello to Mr. Bob Bloopy. Which, by the way, I haven't updated my patches, my games yet. I'm scared. Patch 8 is scary. I want it so badly, but I'm really scared that Bob Bloopy's just going to do a runner. And that's not really okay for anyone, for Bob Bloopy to do a runner. Are you kidding? Oh, I can take the spores. Did they... I took them last time. They've come back. The spores have come back. Ah. I know K1 do club nights at Download Festival if you're going this year. Oh my gosh. Do you know, I know you're talking to Dylan. I've never been to Download. I'd really like to one year. I'd really like to.
Ranicore Edit just resubscribed.
Thank you! How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for your 29 months of being here. How are you doing? I hope you are doing very well. I'm so sorry, but I did an impression in the last stream, and I'm sorry if it offended you. I appreciate you. Heebie-jeebies will outlive us all. That place is such a cockroach. Heebie-jeebies. I've never heard of it. I was trying something. Do you know what? I'm actually not wearing a Punisher shirt. I'm wearing a Toy Story 1. It's just Toy Story shirt. I would wear a Punisher shirt, but I've never seen the Punisher, which I know is me lacking massively in my Marvel knowledge. Lupin, thank you for collecting your waffle. I appreciate you. What sort of music is Download Festival? Very alt music, very metal, very I'd say like heavier. I don't think it's like... How would you describe Download? They have the Venga Boys at Download? Scratch everything I just said. The Venga Boys are at Download this year. I don't, Ranicore. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But it was when you came in and said something about a job interview. It was in response to the job interview. If I miss anything in chat, please feel free to repost. I'm so sorry. Headline is a Green Day, Sleep Token and Corn. Okay, there we go. Perfect. I love... Green Day are doing big bits at the moment. And they have done for many years, but I'm very proud of them for doing all the big bits. Also, Sleep Token, I very much love, and Caramel will not get out of my head. Mainstream, metal and punk. Got it. I do like it. The idea of going. I've never been. What? Wait. Oh man, I'm so confused. No, don't kill me. I've got a cricket bat and I'm not ready to use it. Please, please. This isn't fair. All I wanted to do... What? Where are you talking from? All I want... Thank you for shouting out Loz. I appreciate you, Anya. Thank you. There's a Tony Hawk Pro Skater cover band this year. Are you kidding? Can I go? It keeps moving. Is it on someone? Oh my goodness. I am so confused. But thank you for shouting out Loz. Please go and check out Loz if you haven't already. Dungeon Diva. Fantastic streamer. Lovely person. I think this is the right way, but I'm... Bill Murray there? He toured with Sleep Token last year. I have no idea. And Fleshwater? I've not even heard of Fleshwater.
Carve 'em up.
Sorry. Excuse me. I'm just attacking Groot. I have not heard of Fleshwater. No, you are more than welcome to blush, but you deserve only the nicest compliments. See, it's not just me who does this technique. Okay, where to next, video game? How have I gone past it, please? I'm having a nightmare. Joey, maybe one year we tie in you coming down with Download Festival. I've never been to a festival. Cage, you said something too. I missed it. In 12 years, would you like to go to another one? I would really like to go to a festival at some point, but I am a little bit scared about it because it's... Oh dear. Because it's not an experience I've done, and I feel like everyone's gonna know what they're doing, and I'm just not. Oh, okay. Take down. Yes. Oh, head in the fire. Whoa. At least they're not too, like, intense skills. Thank you, Joey. I appreciate that. I would need protecting. I'm only me. Rise against that. I actually would go. Wait, we have to make this happen. Also, Alfie, is it too spicy? Because I'm choking on it. And I'm not even eating it. Bloodstock is more of the death metal bands I like, and a couple of the black metal bands too. Would you go to Bloodstock? I don't know if that is my thing. I don't mind heavy metal or like death metal or black metal, but it's not my forte. If it's on, I'd listen. If it is, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't put it on myself. I actually know some of those musicians from when I worked in the music industry. I really want to get back out there too. I know it's a little bit harder for you, but maybe, hopefully, there is a festival that you can go to that's a bit more accessible at some point. Because that... What do you mean? I was so creeping. Oh, hide. Yes, all good. I think. You would go to Bloodstock. Funnily enough, the summer we met, I was going to go, but I decided against it to buy a PS5. Is that how expensive these are? We have a similar mindset if it's on our listen. Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't turn it over for sure. You save England, chat. Oh no, I see what you did there. I like that very much.
Eyes open. Could be anything.
Could be anything. Could be anywhere. I am so tempted to do a Fallout London playthrough. Maybe that's next. Maybe that is next. Instead of me saying I'm going to go back to Fallout 3 or 4.
Someone's been killed.
What do you think? Westy, is that allowed? Looper Hunter, can I do that? I know how to navigate large crowds too. That's brilliant, because I do not. I don't like large crowds.
The soil will feed.
Oh. Just whacking people with my cricket bat. I'll allow it. Now that I've seen the lineup, I want to go to Download. Download is the one that everyone tends to go to here. Like in my friendship groups, people go to Download more than they'll go to like a Glastonbury or Leeds and Reading festival. But I think Download would be the one I go to out of all of them. Excellent, Westy. Excellent. Bloodstock tickets are like 180, but it was Bloodstock or the PS5. I think PS5 was a good choice. I'm biased because I really like my PS5, but I could only imagine it being a good choice. Okay, I think it's through there. Oh, roaming around and smashing people's face with the cricket bat. Now that's the British countryside I remember. Me too. This is the way. If you
Dead body. It's one of ours.
It's one of ours. I'm so sorry. I'm not making fun of the accents. I really like them.
Some bugger trying to keep up on me.
Not me. I'm not trying to creep up on anyone, actually. There's someone over there I can do a takedown on. There's so many people. Isn't it ironic that when I was running away, I actually ran in the right direction? I'm not saying I did the right thing, but... No, not me. Not me. Right, if I block people off like this, if I have my back to a wall, I tend to do better. Especially because I don't think they can get in here.
More use dead.
Yeah, you Laura. Ah, you get away from my cricket bat. I'm just swinging it wildly and hoping for a result. That could be taken out of context. What? Hello, didn't see you there. Are we good? I think we're good. I think that was great. I think that was pretty good, actually. Joey, we need to get you there. We need to get you there right this second. It is telling me to go back into the castle ruins. This is very confusing. Is it like up in that tower? Is that why? Is the Thames here? I actually don't know. I haven't seen any sort of like big rivers. Incineration Fest in London this May has the best lineup of them all for me. Who's in it, Alfie, that you like the look of? Lucius, he did trip. Should we call someone? Do we need to? 325 for the whole week ticket for Download Festival when I first went there in 2012. It was 170? Oh gosh, that's gone up so much. Oh dear. My problem is not wanting to go alone. I could go to a festival tomorrow, but I don't have anyone to go with me. That is fair. I also wouldn't want to go to a festival on my own. You get free tickets all the time? That's so cool. Hey, if you ever want to post in the Discord and see if anyone wants to go with you, you're so welcome to. I'm a little bit far away, but I hope you find someone to go with you because that is so cool. Steal the crown jewels? Can I do that in Fallout London? Can I do that? Having connections makes getting in easier, but the hotel is the expensive part. That's fair. That's very, very, very fair. I even have a radio station. Press pass still? It never expired? Dude, we gotta get you there. Wesley, thank you for the quote. I'm so sorry, thank you. Welcome in, Lucius. I hope you're well. And thank you for doing the Discord command as well, Joey. Basically, everyone, it's all the up-and-coming tech death, brutal death, and black metal bands I've been listening to. What the heck is brutal death? Do I want to know? Do I want to know? Batushka? Carnation? Coffin Mulch? Worm Witch? I'm not gonna lie, this is not my area of expertise, but I'm glad you enjoy it. That's the important thing. Worm Witch. Batushka. I like saying the names of them. How have I gone away from it? Is this where I was before, where I went down and tried to find it? Is this quest bugged? Brutal death usually involves a cricket bat. If it was up to me, it does. That's a very good point. At least going around like this, I'm clearing bits out. But I feel like... Okay, it's not letting me jump down there, probably for the best. It's like on... Okay, I think it's in the castle ruins. That is very frustrating. I'm not enjoying these quest markers. I have to save, so I need to choose which shows to go to carefully. Joey, that's amazing, though. Oh my gosh. Hey, I'll happily go with you if you want company. Let me know a show you guys want to see. I'll see if I can make it happen. Might be able to get a group rate if there's 10 of us. That would be amazing. I don't think I'd be able to get to the US anytime soon, but for the wider US people, that sounds amazing, Cage. That sounds fantastic. Have I been in here? Allegedly, yes. Friends want to go on a cruise? What kind of cruise are you going to? Like, what kind of, That's the jump. That's the jump. What kind of place? Would it be like a Caribbean cruise? Would it be a European cruise? Ashi, how are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome. And thank you for collecting your waffle. And thank you for the luck. I hope it's going okay. Oh, Cage, keep us updated if you can. Please, feel free to. Do I just follow the marker? It's not really led me very well, though. I have no idea. I have to look at the link again. But apparently it leaves from the dock here. That's great. At least you don't have to go too far. Does it return to this dock? Do you know? Because that also can be the problem sometimes, is it might not return to where you want it to. Oh, why do I feel like I need to... Oh. If I can't find this in the next 20 minutes, what's the time? In the next 20 minutes, I'm going to take a little hiatus from this quest and we'll go on to something else. Couldn't get across the pond yet? That would be wonderful, though. I'm sure he'd really enjoy it as well. That'd be fantastic. Looper Hunter, what kind of music are you into? Or what kind of shows do you like to see? Because I know sometimes it's not necessarily about music. It could be any kind of shows. Greetings and salutations, Ashi! Things are happening with the housing situation, not with me, but the other two, and I must collect the facts in order to decide what the appropriate response from me is. If you want to talk it through, you're so welcome to, but there's no pressure at all. But I'm sorry that you're going to have to work it out, and I hope the luck goes well, and I hope you manage to sort everything to a decent conclusion. I hope it's not too much arguing, but I hope you're okay. Cruise is a round trip, so it'll leave and come back to the dock here. That's awesome. That would be amazing, Joey. That would be so cool. Every time I think about maybe getting to the stage where I'm like, I could probably do a cruise, not in terms of paying for it, because that is not feasible yet. But I have really bad motion sickness, so I keep coming back around to, maybe a cruise is not for me, which is such a shame because I'd like to be a cruise person. I just don't think I am, really. Winksy, thank you so much for the lurk. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. I appreciate you very, very much. Most metal, not really fast on the genre as long as it sounds good. I like your thinking. I like your thinking very much. That's usually where I kind of swing as well. Whoa, I didn't see that. That could have been bad. Because as long as it sounds good, you can't really complain, can you? Oh, I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, Mr. D is not, it's not ideal. I'd rather not. Don't really want to pay 1k for 7 nights, even though it covers all the drink and food too. It's like, they kind of make you think it's a really good price point. Oh dear, did you? Whoa. But it's so expensive, like £1,000, but you do get all your food and drink paid. But would you break even? You know what I mean? Clear Channel sponsored I can get. What's Clear Channel? I've not heard of that before. What I also haven't heard of is where to find this thing. Cruises upcharge you on everything, especially internet. Oh yeah, that's true. You usually have to pay for your internet, don't you? And offshore excursions. That's such a shame because I feel like it would be... That's what you want to do on a cruise, right? Is you want to go on all the offshore bits. So being upcharged for them, not ideal, to say the very least. Oh, I really feel like it's right within our reach. It's like up there somewhere. I think I need to go up. I think I need to be in here. I'm in the right place, but I need to go up. And I think that's what I'm not doing. Is that stairs? No. Oh dear. Every time I see a little trip line, I don't know whether I've worked it out. And whether... Oh. How do you have internet in the middle of the sea? Great question. Don't know the answer. Pirates? Wait. Wait. Is that the answer? Is that how you have internet in the middle of the sea? Because of pirates? I'm here for it. I am. Pirates. That'd be fun. Radio station conglomerate owned by Viacom. I haven't listened to the radio in so long, so please excuse my ignorance when I ask questions like that, because it's just not... it's not something that I tend to do anymore, which is really a shame because I think, especially talk stations, I think I'd really get on well with. Look! I can't jump down there, right? But that's all the batteries that would be so helpful. I don't think I can. I don't think getting down there is a good shout, Alfie. I can't lie to you. One way to find out. Unfortunately, I do like the way you speak, oh no. Okay, let's find out. Shall I try? I'll try and Skyrim it. I did not do it well. I'm pretty sure I can't go down there. That's such a shame. I've never been on a cruise, but once around and on boats a lot when I was younger. I felt like... I was around and on boats a lot when I was younger. I feel like once you get used to the majesty of the views and sheer awe of the beauty, you're basically in a wobbly hotel. That's how I feel about it. Like, it just feels like a wobbly hotel. But I'd love to go and like experience all the different places. But I so know what you mean about the wobbly hotel vibes, for sure. Silly Samurai! Oh my gosh, hello, how are you doing? Welcome in. It's so lovely to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? What were you playing? What were you, how is it going? Welcome in. How was Dragon's Dogma? Did you enjoy it? Did it go well? Thank you so much for coming over. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Joseph, welcome in. Hello. I hope you're both having a or you're all having a wonderful day. Thank you so much. It's so lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Spin raid. Thank you so much. I'm playing Atomfall today. This is my second time diving into it. It's my first playthrough. I'm enjoying it so much. Dragon's Dogma, it's a fun time. My character's thick AF. I'm gonna have to come and see them now. What a tease. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much to my wonderful mods for giving shout outs to Silly Samurai as well. Fun streams over there. Very, very fun streams. And thank you so much for coming over and raiding. That's so kind of you. If you don't know me, I'm apparently Goblin mode. If you don't know me, my name is Ashley Amelia. I go by Ashley. I play many different things on this channel. I don't normally stream on Tuesdays, so this is a little bonus stream. But I do stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays usually. But there's no Sunday stream this week, just to everyone who may not know that. But welcome in. Thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you are here for the raid, or if you're just here hanging out as well, please feel free to get some food, get some drink, get a blanket. If you need to lurk or you'd like to lurk, you are so welcome to. I also have anonymous follows on, so you won't get called out if you want to follow and you would prefer to lurk. Also, you please get your medication today if you haven't yet taken it. I'm so tired. How are you doing though? I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much to everyone who welcomed in the Ragers as well. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. I may have just said Ragers instead of Raiders. But it is what it is. John, I'm glad you're home. And also you made it on the Tuesday too. I just clicked in my head. Get cozy and comfortable and embrace the chaos. There is a little bit of chaos in this game, isn't there? Rages. I love that emote. That's so good. Also, I now want to speak with an Australian accent. I'm not going to, because that would be unnerving. But I'm getting a strong Australian accent urge. But welcome in. It's so lovely to see you. I am on this quest at the moment in Atomfall. I'm quite near the start. I'm 5 hours in and I haven't really got off the mark. But if anyone knows how to find the book, Mother Yago's book, please let me know. G'day, Cobber. Is that good? Is that bad? Was that terrible? I'm very English. So does that mean I'm more predisposed to doing a better Australian accent? Or does it mean that I should just not? A has spoken to M, but M is pulling the, well, I'm older and, oh, I know how these things work and the money will be fine. But A doesn't trust that it will be fine. M is being rather controlling and manipulative about the situation, at least from my opinion. Please bear in mind anything I'm saying is always going to be tainted by my opinion, as it's my process of the information. No, actually, you're all good. And that disclaimer is a very good disclaimer, but that is so frustrating. And it must be frustrating for you as well, because you're kind of like in the middle of it. Everyone, please go and give Silly Samurai some love. Please go check out Aiden, I want to say. But thank you so much for being over here. Thank you so much for the raid. If you yourself need to lurk, if you need to get some food, get some drink, look after yourself in any way, please go and do that. But also if you want to hang out, you're so welcome to. And I have never played Dragon's Dogma 1 nor 2. And maybe I need to. Maybe this is what I'm missing out on. Australian and New Zealand accents are ridiculously infectious. I lived in New Zealand for 7 months now. All I have to hear is one sentence from a Kiwi and it changes me. I really struggle to, like, I could tell if someone was talking to me, whether they were from New Zealand or not, but I could not summon a New Zealand accent. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't summon one. The chili was absolutely lovely. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making it. But thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you. And please, if you have any questions, ask away. You're so welcome to. But thank you. It's so lovely to see you all. Thank you. Best part of the cruise is the free food. Do you think you could eat enough free food on a cruise to make your money back? That's my question, Lucius. That's my question. That is a good question, Callum, as well. Which part of the old British countryside is this? I don't usually spend $150 a day, so it would be a splurge. Exactly! Like, that's a lot of money to spend every day, Joey, for sure. I know if anyone could make it back, though, it would be you. I know that you could do that. My show was half music and requests and call-ins, and the other half was my unscripted brain. That's great! I guess you could put that in the talk show category. That sounds like something I would listen to for sure. Since I don't know how to shut up, I'm a yapper. Cage, we love the yapping here. We love the yapping. Loki, thank you for your waffle and your luck. I appreciate you. I hope you're having the best day. Thank you so much. Technically, I'm in the middle of it from my perspective. A doesn't know I want to live with her and I'm not friends with M, but I do feel bad that I could potentially ask A to live with me and then M will probably get an idea that I've put those ideas into A's head, which I suppose you could say I could have. I didn't introduce the idea, but anytime I've spoken to been spoken to about the situation, I've always been straight up and said my opinion of M and the situation with M. It puts you in a difficult position for sure, especially because you do want to live with A, but I do still think it's worth telling A, because that might change the whole situation, but just do what you feel is right. And if you don't feel comfortable telling A that you'd like to live with her, that's completely fair too. Kat, welcome in. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Also, the Maximo, very good, very good. I hope you're doing okay. And Neo PC Gamer, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here. I am really tempted to Google where Mother Yago's book is, but I don't want it to be a spoiler. But at the same time, I've been looking for maybe about an hour. The southwestern corner, it says. It says that there needs to be a key. I don't know if I have a key. In the southwestern corner. It's given me like map coordinates as well. But I don't find that very helpful because the map, how do I know? How do I know? I feel like I'm being very, oh wait, hang on a minute. Okay, so do I have to press? Oh, I see. Okay, sorry. Do you know, I did not do very well at my orienteering lessons. I'll be so honest. I think it's like here-ish. It's 19.6, 8.37. 19.6, it was on this line. Is it up or down? 83, so it's this way. It's like here. 19.6, 8.37. That's at the castle ruins! That's so unfair! I don't know how to... Okay, do you know what? It's fine. We'll leave this one for now because I'm struggling. Jane, it's going well, thank you. How was your luck? Is it being in? Are you finding it very restful? I hope so. But thank you so much. I hope you're feeling a bit better as well. Sounds like caught in the middle of a tug of war situation. Be careful. Yeah, I definitely see that, Cage. Definitely. Etymology isn't currently etymology. What is currently considered an English accent isn't what it used to be. When the various people slid from England to America, Australia, they retained a lot more than what used to be an English accent that we do today. Hence why they're easy to slip into. That makes so much sense, and also is terrifying. Terrifying information. I could get down there. Maybe I couldn't. I think it's worth it because then A has another option. I don't talk to M, so that shouldn't really affect me unless M talks to my other friends, H and C, and taints their opinions of me. I don't think C's opinion would be easily controlled like that, but H has been like that about things before. That is shocking. It's so hard, isn't it? Especially when you've got like a really solid friend group, but then there are just a couple of people that you just don't get on with as well, and for good reason too, by the sounds of it. Definitely from the sounds of it. But I think it is worth mentioning. I definitely agree with you on that one. Nice London, cloudy day here. So feeling cozy while I work? That's so good. WB is also... filming something across the street from my apartment all week? Have you worked out what it is yet? Have you managed to work it out? Or are you... Or are you not entirely sure and you're just waiting for an opportunity to find out? Not the bats. They're leaving. We're fine. Split. Thank you. That makes sense. That makes more sense. It is suddenly freezing cold, Neo. It's so cold today. It's unfair. It's very unfair, and I'm not happy about it. But at the same time, I'm wearing a t-shirt, so maybe this is my problem. If you want to do an American accent, it's not about putting it on. It's about relaxing your Englishness. I think you did mention that before, and I still have not learned yet. But that's maybe because I don't quite know how to relax my Englishness. I think it's too integral. Integral? I don't know. Still not feeling the best, but took some pain meds, so I'm feeling a bit better. I'm glad. You deserve it. For sure. I'm glad you're feeling a bit better, but hopefully that just continues and then you feel super, super, super good as you go on as well. But yeah, as Joey says, take care of yourself. And fuzzy blanket. That's the way. Sun is out today. I feel so snug under a fuzzy blanket. Yes, this is great. I do love a fuzzy blanket. There's not many things in life that are as good as fuzzy blankets. I will be so honest. Wait, I found a new finding. The reign of man is violent. Again, they send their soldiers. They are unwilling to accept the purpose. The soil tells us of their arrival. They will meet with calamity, and we will meet them after. We must return their powers to Earth so that they might be closer to it. Let us make amends for the damage man has caused. Place the sacrifices on high. Let the soil feast on the flesh they cling to. Bring their scientific toys to the caves so that we might end what they started. So they were trying to get rid of the batteries. That makes sense. Okay, I think we continue a different quest because I'm losing my mind with this one. Lupin, to see you soon. I hope you managed to get it all done. Very proud of you for giving it a go though and getting that stuff done. But well done, and hopefully catch you later. And if not, I will see you another time. Thank you so much. Too integral, she says, with the most British pronunciation ever. That might be one of those words that I've only ever seen written down. So please excuse my integral. Integral. Integral is the American pronunciation, right? So maybe I'm right. Maybe it is integral to the British ears. I'm so sorry. It's hard because the AHCM are all friends, all on the same course. In reality, I'm the outside of the group because I'm not on the same course. I spend more time with the A, H, and C, but not really in a group. And then there's the additional thing, we're all neurodivergent. A is autistic and has ADHD. C has ADHD. H is autistic and M has ADHD, so it's even more complicated. Are you all communicating well, though? I feel like that's one thing I can say about me and my other neurodivergent friends. I feel like the communication is definitely there, but it doesn't necessarily make it easier, especially if everyone is, I would say, over communicating, but I don't agree with over communicating. I think there's no such thing, but definitely maybe trying to get your feelings out there the hardest. That could definitely be a problem sometimes, and it's something that I've struggled with as well. Yeah, Cage, absolutely. I wish I could think on my feet though. That's definitely a problem that I suffer from. I cannot think on my feet. I like to think on my any other situation. I'm just not very good at it. I don't know. I wish I could though. I'd love to. Is it in here? That's a that is not something where I'm going. I don't know. Aluminium. Is it through here? I feel like I should be in there. Let me in. I can't. I also think that the people involved would react negatively if they found out I was talking to other people about the thing, but then I don't have anyone else to talk about it with. I don't think they have to know that you're talking about it to other people, but at the same time, even if they did find out, I kind of think, and please, if this is me overstepping, tell me to shut up. I kind of think it reflects negatively on them because everyone should have a chance to talk through their feelings and emotions regardless of the situation. And unfortunately, if you have us to talk about it through with, it doesn't mean that we're giving you information or advice. It just means that you are talking through your own thoughts. But even if we were, I don't think that would be a problem. I think that you should be able to talk these things through, you know? If you call my toes, because I'm living on the edge like that. We love you living on the edge as well. That's where it should be, Joe. We should be living on the edge. Funny you mentioned thinking on your feet, because most people throughout history are considered great thinkers thought on their butts. I wish you were lying, but I fear you're not. Did I track the main story? Did I manage to do that? It is tracked. Good. So if I go back to my little crouching, I'm heading towards up here. Up here? Okay, do I just run? I might have to run. Trying to avoid thinking about... Yeah, I'm just running. the what ifs, but I can't really do anything else. I've been told before by therapists to think through what could happen so I can differentiate between the rational and irrational thoughts.
I know I did.
Again, I feel like that's really good advice.
Come on, you.
I think you're... I think if you can do that and you can differentiate between the rational and the irrational thoughts, that's a really good thing. I definitely struggle with that. I really struggle with that. So I think it's really amazing if you can. Shower thoughts are OP. Yeah, absolutely. I do love a good shower thought. I don't know where I'm going.
Come here.
No! Okay, that's okay. 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 We're all fine. We're all fine. This is the Thames. Is it okay? Yeah, it's all fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know whether I'm telling this to myself to make myself feel better about the situation or try and tell my character to feel better about the situation. I'm definitely worried. I don't even know where the dam is. Maybe I should have followed the river. I'm now sensing that would have made sense. Okay, but hey, at least we're doing some killing. That's good. A is currently talking to her mum about the situation, then we'll be talking to C about it. I don't know if she wants me to be present for conversation. Do you feel comfortable asking if she'd want you to be there for it? Or is it not something that you feel particularly comfortable with? Because if I were in the situation, I don't know what I do. Actually, it's so hard. Wait, what are you? Oh no. Learn the recipe. Yes. Explosive laws. Yes. Wicker basket. Search. Okay, I need to heal so that I can grab the meat. I'm hearing it, okay? I'm there with you. Okay, I like this. I found a little place to go. Oh, painkillers too. I love that I decided to grab the meat and not the painkillers, but you know, you live and you learn. I think this is a good place to be. This is a good place. Oh, you're neurotic. How would you find that? I don't know much about neuroticism, but I'm very happy to learn, Cage. From what I've heard, A and C will be talking in the living room, which is where I am right now, because I didn't want to overhear the conversation between A and her mum. Do you feel like your relationship is enough that they would tell you that they'd want to talk in the living room in private if they could? Yeah, actually, that's great. If you ask that, I think that's a really good thing. If you feel comfortable to. I know it's difficult. I know it's very difficult to do that. But I think if you feel comfortable to ask, that's awesome. Oh. Just worry about things a lot. Completely fair. I think we live in a world nowadays where it's so hard to not worry about things. And that's not me saying that you're like invalidated for that. I think you're very valid. But I just think we live in it's such a hard world. Oh, Joey, bless you. We had the conversation. It started a bit yesterday. So if you want to catch up, Joey, you're more than welcome to. But you do not have to at all. Never stood a chance. He didn't, and that's really bad, isn't it? I feel bad about it. But at the same time, I just made him make sure that he could live a happy life. Maybe, I don't know. I think I need to ask her. If she says it's up to me, I'm going to stay, maybe put my headphones on. I think that's a good idea. But also, if she's asking, or if she's saying that it's okay for you to stay, it might be because she wants you to be part of the conversation. I have no idea, actually. Can we light it on fire? I don't think I've got anything flammable. It definitely feels like there's a quest where we can light this on fire, though, doesn't it? It feels very pointed to be here. I'd be very sad if I couldn't light this on fire. I'm a bit sad that it's not Skyrim and I could just throw a firebolt at it. Do you know what I mean? I need to get here somehow as well. We can make this work, I believe. Also, thank you so much to everyone who is here today watching the stream. We just had ads. You won't get any more for another hour now. If you do want to avoid the ads, I'd highly recommend subscribing, or I know Twitch has their turbo, which helps to avoid getting adverts. But to those of you who are here and who did watch the ad or who are subscribed, thank you so much. It massively appreciates It massively appreciates. I massively appreciate you. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for streaming this Atomfall. You are so welcome. It's lovely to be here. I really enjoy this game. Hence why I guess I'm streaming it on an additional day. Because it's just, I love it. I love it so much. Mr. D, there is no nonsense where you're involved. I appreciate you. Shout out to Bloopy. I need to get back into my Bloopy run. I think that might have to happen. I would say this Sunday, but I'm not streaming on Sunday. But I will be streaming the week after, and I might do some extra patch 8 streams. I haven't decided yet, but I would like to. The bloobs! The bloobs! There is no violence on this Twitch channel. None at all. For what it's worth, without giving full context, I might have trouble telling someone if I wanted to go with them, even if they asked in a situation like this that require directly telling someone to go away, essentially. Oh, Kat, that's a very good point. That's a very good point. So maybe the headphones is the right experience, Ashley, and then you're not going against what she wants, but also you're giving them their privacy? Privacy? Do you know what, Anya? As your husband, I think it's allowed. I think you're okay. Run for the hills when you hear the sound of the metal detector. Yes, I forgot about the metal detector. It's my favorite thing in this game, and I forgot about it. You sure you know what violence means? Hitting someone over the head with a cricket bat. But I think that's the only thing I can recognize it as, unfortunately. Or fortunately. Or fortunately. The cricket bat killer strikes again. The KBK? No, that's too close to something else. I don't know if I vibe with that one. You have special permission. Absolutely, Anya. But no one else asked for it. Okay. What's that? What's that? Pistol ammo?
Don't know. You are troubling.
Thank you. I really try. It's always... Oh, there's someone up there.
Must have spooked them.
I could get him. It's like he hits the bottom of the ladder, which seems really rude, but get him by the ankles. Yes. Sorry. I do feel bad. I can't lie. I do feel bad. You are troubling. You're troubling. Oh no, I did want to go down to the log house. Sorry, I'm going back. I wasn't worried about you coming to my house and beating me to death with a cricket bat, but now I am. I think... I would say you've got nothing to worry about, but it depends. Do you live in this world in Atomfall? A Ewan McGregor voice. Oh, I love Ewan McGregor. I would just express that you want to live with them. You won't receive the things you want if you don't express to others. Parents get the final say anyways, so is kind of irrelevant to the conversation at the end of the day. That is a good point as well. And Ashley said yesterday that they won't really see when or if they do move out together, or at least Ashley won't. So that kind of helps the situation in my eyes. But either way, it's like, it's such a stressful situation, Ashley. I would feel like my heart goes out to you. I hope it eases and you get to a conclusion as well. It does feel like Sean's cricket bat. I'm gonna say yes. Yes, Willow, that's awesome. That is an amazing piece of news. Please keep us updated if you'd like to. Yeah, troubling. Sorry. So this game has a system where you see that I'm moving closer and the bar is getting stronger.
Right, you.
If I had backed away and stopped dealing with that situation, they would have backed off, which is good because I'm not trespassing here. Oh, turn on the gramophone. Yes, please. I can definitely hear more weapons being tossed my way though, which is... Excuse me. Yeah, go for it, Mather. Absolutely. If I miss the messages and you want me to see them, please feel free to repost or at least tell me and I can scroll up. But also, I'm sure everyone in chat will be able to help you out where you can too. But I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to hear you've had a bad day. Just using the pressure, he's almost down to normal levels. That is so cool. Willow, that's amazing. That's so good. like that was a good thing. I feel like we did good. I'm gonna have a Cornish pasty and continue on. I think that's the way. We're relieved. I would be too. Willow, that's awesome. I'm relieved for you. I'm really glad to hear it. Hey Agus, how are you doing? Staying crispy is a good waffle. I'm trying to do my best and stay the crispiest that is possible. But you know what it's like. You know what the waffling is like. But I hope you're doing okay, Haggis. Welcome in. GB and Ashley Media are going bats over this game. I actually am. Look at this bat. It's so good. It's so good. That was like a triple pun. Well, congratulations. That was very good. The trader camp, not the trader camp. Doing alert because I'm preparing a TTRPG scenario for a con this weekend. But best of luck. Falling in Atom. Thank you so much. I hope you have the best time. That sounds amazing. I hope the con goes fantastically. I know you, and I know you're good at those. No, thank you. So good luck, good luck. We gave him a bed bath and changed his pajamas and he smells incredible. Good. That is great to hear. Honestly, I just hope that he recovers so quickly. What a little trooper. Okay. Not gonna lie, wasn't expecting that. It's suddenly Day of the Triffids, but that's okay. If the biggest problem we're facing here is Triffids, I think we'll be okay. You know what the Triffids are like. Poison ivy? Maybe. The little shop of jump scares. It is! It is! Haggis, if you want to share later, please feel free as well. Is this a DC game? It may as well be. It's an entirely new baby. It's the one I left last night. He's smiling and eating and singing. That's so good. Oh, bless him. I'm keeping my fingers crossed constantly, Willow. But that's amazing news. Okay, I'm gonna do a little run past. Oh. I'm alive, at least. There are people over there. I don't know if I'm allowed to be here. There's a lot of military situations going. There's another one of the Triffids. If I just walk around, see what happens, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure. I'm certain, actually. Oh, not the telephones. The telephones scare me quite a lot because I feel like I'm about to get told something I don't want to hear. Ah. Right in the face. Oh, squeeze through, squeeze through. I don't know, Mr. D. I haven't recognized any, but I know that they're based on somewhere. Westy told me. But I'm not sure where. Look, I don't see why this is good.
You do not need to see why it is good.
Okay then, thank you. That was very to the point.
You will require more atomic batteries. You will require them for the interchange.
Yes, excellent. Good. Good plan. Right, so we need to continue through the dam because we need to get this sorted with a capital S. Cricket simulator? Oh yeah. Do you think I can score any sixes? Runs? I don't watch cricket. I may be finding out at this very moment that I don't know anything. Far too clean for a proper English telephone box. I can't argue with you. Again, I'd really like to, but I can't. I can't. You're gonna answer the call of duty? Yeah, and then I'm gonna stay frosty. I learned that. This way. The data store. Speaking of speaking good, England, I'm quite proud of myself because I used the word irony today. I'm fairly confident the example I gave was accurate. That's great. Do you remember what it was? 72% is so good, Willow. How are you feeling about it? That is amazing stuff. Oh, we are stealthing again, I think. That's amazing. Door sounds in games are severely underrated. They got some good doors here. They got some good doors. Cool, blimey. I think if I follow, we'll be okay. But can I just turn the power off? This is very scary. This is bringing me back to Silent Hill, and I need power. But it's making me think about Silent Hill, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Valerie said when they're home, they're going to celebrate. Good, you deserve the celebration. Do you know how we're going to celebrate? I say we, like I'm there. What on earth is that tall guy? Well, you know you said this was DC. Do DC have robots? Maybe they do. Is Doctor Who in the TARDIS? I feel like there's a reference to the TARDIS in this game that I've seen somewhere on social media, but I don't know if I've made it up or not. There's a very strong chance I've made it up. Lots of good British ref. I was watching another stream. I swear they had the Mr. Bean mini. What? With a chair on the roof with a skeleton in it? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I really hope I haven't missed that. Ragey boy, how are you doing? I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm loving... I think the references have gone over my head so much, but I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing so far this stream. I think the Dot 2 reference... Oh yeah, there was definitely Dot 2 references in Fallout London. Not that I've played it yet, but there definitely was. But I think there might be some in this game too. I hope so anyway. Fingers crossed. My girlfriend Mika and I are long distance. We finally had the chance to meet this August. Thing is, my situation is super complicated because I'm 20 in an Arab household that's super religious and homophobic. Long story short, about 3 years ago when I was outed by my own sister to my family. Gosh, I'm so sorry, Mather. I've just hated them ever since. So unfortunately, my relationship with Mika is secret. I've had to talk to her all this time sneakily. She's been so patient with me. My family was planning to go to Thailand this August as a vacation. Mika and I took that as an opportunity to finally meet for the first time since it's close to the Philippines. Unfortunately, the chances of that happening are thinning because my parents aren't going anymore and going somewhere else, but Mika has already booked her plane tickets. It hurts my heart so bad. The chance is probably gone and the money's wasted, especially since we've been trying to save up to get her LASIK surgery. Can't even appeal to my parents more than I already am, since they don't know I'm still with her. That is such a difficult situation, Mather. That's horrific. I'm so sorry. If any, would you like advice? Would you just like to vent? Please let us know what you need and I will happily accommodate you where I can. But gosh, that is awful. It's so tough. I think you and Mather, you and Mika just going through that experience together, you are such troopers. And it's so nice that you're so strong as you are. Comforting words. I think you're amazing and I think you are so strong. I don't know many people who would have gone through that situation and it must have been so hard and such a challenge and such a journey, but I don't know many people who would have survived going through that situation like you have. No advice can really help because we've gone through some... Absolutely, that's the thing, Mather. I can see that, definitely, because it's like where can the advice come from, really? But if you need any, I don't know if I'm the right person to give you any, but please let me know and I can try and do my thinking. Kat, no, absolutely. I think that's always one of the best things to do is to just see like how it's hard. It's just hard, isn't it? See you soon, Nico. I hope you have the best time lurking. Thank you so much. I hope the garden deck just falls away. But Mather, that is so tough. You and Mika, I really hope it works out and I really hope you can find your way to be together. If it's not this year, I know it's going to happen for you at some point. And do you know yet at what point you might want to be moving out? Because 20, you're still so young. But also, I know what it's like to live in a household you just don't want to be in. And I can't even imagine what you're going through. You feel like she's starting to give up. What's her situation, if you don't mind me asking? Does she know? Does her family know what's going on? I'm so sorry that your plans have ended up like that. You'll definitely get through this together. Since you've been so strong and through all the challenges so far. Absolutely, that's what I think too, Joey. I know, Mather, it must be so hard at the moment. So hard. We can't really move out unless I'm married. Oh, okay. Yeah, I really don't know very much. Please excuse my ignorance. But I think you're amazing for you're a trooper. I know I've used the word trooper so much today, but I'm really feeling the trooperness. And Kat, exactly. Really heavy emotionally, mentally, and physically draining as well. I don't know if I could do what you're doing. I think you're so strong, Mather. There's nothing wrong on her side. That's good. That's a good thing. Do you think you'd ever get to a stage where you could move out and maybe spend time with Mika? Would that like completely sever your relationship with your family? Would that be bad for you where you're at with them? I have a problem with my mobile currently. I was trying to call my mum on a landline. There was a moment where I was trying to put her on speaker. I was like, is this a button? Nope. Oh no, you muted! You know, it's ironic that I have the same trouble using a landline as my mother has using a mobile. Do you know what, though? You got through, and I think that was a good use of irony, too. I think that was a great one. Feel your feels is the best advice. Absolutely. It's so tough. I can't even remotely imagine. She's dealing with me at this point. I know it's not my fault, but I feel guilty that my family is like this. I mean this in like the nicest way. You can't help, especially at 20, that your family are the way that they are and the culture and everything that you've been brought up in. The only thing you can do is either hold on, and in my opinion, I might be wrong, but I feel like you can hold on and get to a point where you are financially and emotionally ready to make that jump and to move on your own. But that's like, that must be distant in the future, and it must be so hard to not be sure whether or not like Mika is gonna stay on the same page as you, because that's a lot for both of you to deal with, for sure. Oh, bless you, Matha. I really hope it gets to a place where... Oh. Okay, alright, sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm on fire? Not allowed, not allowed, not allowed. I don't do well on fire. In fact, I do quite badly on fire, usually. Meat. Delicious. I'm so sorry, Matha. I've forgotten what I was saying. I'm too distracted. Sorry. Please bear with me. And my cricket bat. Hamster, welcome in. How are you doing? But yeah, definitely. I think the thing is, I can't imagine running away and then not being sure about your financial situation as well. Trust me, I know the struggle's there, but I don't know what it would be like to get out of it. They're so racist too. Is it just because you're in a same-sex relationship that they dislike Mika, or is it also because of where she's from? Hey Dan! So much fire! This is fine! How are you doing? Your birthday's coming up, isn't it? May? Happy birthday for May! And Mel, welcome in! How are you doing? I am enjoying Atomfall a lot. This game is so good. I'm having the best time, and also I'm dying right now, but that's okay. That's really besides the point, I think. I hope you're having an amazing day. Are you thinking about giving it a go? This music is very intense all of a sudden. Excuse me. Kat, I do agree with you. It's so hard to like separate, it's for like from family in general, but I know you said that you've cut your father out of your life, which is one of the best decisions you've ever made. I agree, and I think it's so hard because when you cut family members out, you feel so obligated to have them in your life, but that you feel, I think in my experience, you feel a lot of guilt but so much relief as well when you do manage to separate that out. And it's never easy. It's never, well, maybe for some people it could be easy to just separate. More so about us being together than just the racism. I really hope that it comes to a place where you are able to see Mika, because that feels like the most important thing at the moment, but only from my perspective, and I don't know if that lines up with you, but finally seeing each other after, did you say after 4 years? I think that would be amazing, but I know it's going to be hard to get there as well. You know how there are people who are very stringent on grammar, who refer to some... Oh, yeah, grammar, yeah. I feel the same way about irony. Anyone who uses the word irony, I'm like, show you're working. Yes, I want to see the maths. This game is hot, Mr. D. I have it on Gamepass, but I haven't played it yet. It's so good. I really like it. I was very kindly gifted the game key. So technically, I suppose I'm biased, but I'm not, because I'd tell you if I had issues with this game. But the only thing I'm finding at the moment is I don't like the quest markers. I don't understand them. I don't like that system. However, I do really like the game as a whole, and I like the storyline from what I've seen so far, because it's very mysterious and we're not entirely sure what's going on, but I'm also still quite near the beginning of the game, which I've been playing for 5 hours, but I have been yapping. We've had the yapping as well. You too, Looper, if you cut out a family member, I'm so sorry. Again, that must have been so hard, and I hope you're okay as well, Kat. Yeah, that is so valid. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. The people I've cut out in my life are definitely very lucky to not have ever been with my family in a physical situation, but definitely a mental thing, and I'm really glad that that's not a part of my life anymore. But it's so much easier said than done, but so good when it is done. Oh gosh, oh goodness gracious. Can I hide up here? I got it for free. I am a little bit biased, I will fully admit my biasness. My biasness. That's not a word, is it? That's very much not a word. I don't know if they're gonna find me up here. I'm planning to play this, I'll only half be paying attention to the story. Dare I say, I'm just here for the waffle today. Dan, are you feeling okay? Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for... Whoa! Thank you for being here for the waffle. But at the same time, if that's not what you want today, that makes sense. That is okay. Oh, bless you, Matha. Yeah, please, 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 please. Always feel like you can vent here. I know it can be really scary venting on the internet to people who you don't know, but at the same time, you're always so welcome to. And I'm just sorry. I'm so sorry you're going through it. And this is like, it's really hard as well, because if not like hard like you're going through hard, but if I could just like wave a magic wand and be like, everything is fine, it's all sorted, everyone is happy, I would, but that's not possible in the slightest. I just wish you all so much joy in life, and I know it can take so much like twists and turns to get there and so much hardship, but I have so much hope that everyone will just end up as happy as they would like to be in their own situations. It was easier to cut my dad out of my life than I thought it would be. It gets you, doesn't it? Sometimes the build up in your head of what the situation is so much more intense than how it actually is, and I hope you're doing so much better, Looper Hunter, for it now as well. Maybe I can send you internet hugs. I'm sorry I can't send you hugs IRL, but I can send you internet hugs if you'd like. I send you some emotes in chat, and you can choose to accept them or not. But I appreciate you so much, and thank you so much for feeling comfortable sharing that as well. I really appreciate you. Sorry. Dan said something about I'm impressed you remember, but I also don't like birthdays anymore. Why not, Dan? Why don't you like birthdays anymore? Why? Life is like loading twice your cargo weight onto your craft. If it's canaries, you can keep half of them flying all the time. You're right. I like this, but it also feels very... Where are the canaries? Where are they coming from? Where are the canaries coming from? I've just spoken to C. She thinks I should ask A to live with me. C agrees that M is financially irresponsible, but says right now nobody's winning in the situation because A and M both want a flatmate, but no one's the villain of the situation. Yeah, that's fair. Are you going to? Do you feel comfortable asking, Ashi? My father recently passed away. There's a part of me that was afraid that that's when I regret it, but I didn't. It's given me a lot of weird peace. Kat, I'm so happy for you that you have that sort of like the peace from it. I can't imagine that situation. I've never been in that situation with someone who I've split off with who's passed away, so I can't relate, but I'm so happy for you to have that peaceful feeling. I can only imagine it, but that sounds amazing, and I'm so glad that you've had that as well. That's amazing. Big hugs to anyone here who has trouble with their family members who are making their lives hard when they should be doing the opposite. Fully agreed, Dan. That is a lovely thing to say. Things tend to overwhelm people. That's true, Cage. But at the same time, if you need it, you need it. And I'm very happy to facilitate that. I know I can't do that all the time, but when we can, I'm so happy to do that. He was just toxic to be around. He never said anything that was remotely a half-truth. So are you doing much better now that you have cut them out? Oh, Kat, that's awful. I'm so sorry. I ended up just feeling pity for him because that was what he wanted his last words to be to me forever. That's such a wonderful, like, way of processing that. I think you're so strong, Kat. My gosh. I don't know how I'd react in that situation, and I think you are incredibly strong. That's amazing. I know it's so tough right now, but it comes down to me being independent, and out of here, it will be worth all the pain. No one should ever go through that, especially from their own parents and family. I fully agree with you. But I know, like, the good side of it is that you will look back on this and be like, if I can get through that, I can get through anything. But it doesn't make the situation right now any easier. And I'm so sorry. Had too many birthdays. I only keep having them because the winter stuff is a bit permanent. Please don't stop. Please keep having your birthdays. You can stop counting them though. You could just stay at the number you're currently at. I'll let you. All children deserve parents, but not all parents deserve children. I agree with that. I do agree with that, unfortunately. I think I'm going to ask A. I'm just going to wait for an opportunity that doesn't negatively affect how I feel. I don't want to feel like I'm swooping in. I just want to put out there is a possibility that she and A can think over. I think that's a really good thing, Ashley. I think that's a really good way. It sounds like right now is probably not the best time to do it. But as soon as you can, that you're comfortable to, definitely makes sense. Oh, your cargo is canaries. You're transporting canaries. They're for a canary enthusiast. You collected them from wherever canaries are. Don't overanalyze jokes. I'm sorry. Therapy helped immensely. Kat, I'm so glad. And good for you for going as well. I don't know if it was your choice or whether you were able to get into that, like you were encouraged to go, but I think that's amazing. I think therapy is so good for a lot of people. I'd love to be able to have therapy at some point in my life. It's just, it's a bit expensive at the moment, but one day, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get that. I think it might help most people. My parents are super narcissistic and just crazy, pretty much, so entitled. I never really saw it until Mika came into my life, and I'm so grateful for her because she opened up my eyes to it all. Since I haven't really had any connectors outside of where I live because of strict parents, that is so valid, because when you are in a little when you're in a space, it's so hard sometimes to come out of that space and see it for what it is, because that's all you know, and you only know your parents, and you only know the way they're treating you. You know how your parents are treating your friends. If it's a cultural thing, it might be the case that all of the parents are treating their children in a similar way, or that's just what you're used to and what you're accustomed to. And I think Mika being from a different society, completely a different place, probably helped you so much, and same for her as well. I would say, yeah, that's all you knew for sure. I think that it's, regardless of like what's going on, you'll always be able to have that. I think that is it's a really important thing. This is therapy, right? Being here, or do we have to sub before it helps? It's a tier 3 sub. It really helps. No, don't, please. That is a joke. I can't even go to therapy because of how strict my parents are and always want to know where I am, especially because I'm a woman. I can't even drive or get my own money yet. At what point are you able to learn how to drive, Matha? Is it something, do you think your parents will let you do that? And not having your own money yet, I can't even imagine, that must be so, like, on top of everything else, that must be so stressful. Because I was never like restricted on where to go, but as soon as I got my car in particular, and I'm very privileged because I grew up in the UK, and I do think I grew up in a country that is very free. It's not the best, but it's very free. Having a car was one of like the most amazing things. I've never felt more free, and I'm really grateful that I almost gave up learning how to drive many times because I just was doing a bad job at it. And I'm really glad I stuck to it as well. I don't know where to go. I'm having such a hard time. This is stressing me out. If anyone knows, if anyone can offer me some help and advice, please feel free, because I'm just going to the same places over and over again and hoping for the best, hoping for a change. I think if everyone was given the opportunity to have therapy with the right therapist, they should take it. I agree fully. Absolutely, Ashley. Everyone has 1,000 things to deal with. and it's impossible to deal with them all at once. Sometimes if you break down what seems like an insurmountable task into little things, you can deal with the whole thing you can deal with one at a time. Getting through the whole pitch doesn't seem as so overwhelming. That's such a wonderful way to phrase that, Callum. That is such a good way to phrase that. Definitely think breaking down the things can be incredibly helpful. Getting a car was life when I was younger. Being able to escape my house was life-changing. Same. It's this music, man. It was just life-changing. I can't think of a better way to phrase that, for sure. And I know everyone isn't in the same position where they can, but it was so helpful for me in particular. Able to since I was 18, but my parents basically hate me and keep delay my wants sometimes. We have money, I'm privileged, but the favoritism is insane. She really made me choose between a license or a new phone at the moment for my birthday, even though I could have been having lessons since I was 18, but they just delay it. I don't want to overstep or say anything, so please tell me if I am overstepping. But I think that if you can get a plan in place to leave in a way that you can comfortably, I think that's going to help you out a lot. I, again, don't know the culture, don't know the background particularly well, but from my perspective, and again, I don't think I would have even had remotely the courage to do this when I was younger, but I think it sounds like you would thrive so much to be able to get yourself out of that situation. But again, I don't know fully, but in the meantime, we are here for you, and if you ever want to talk about it, we are here. If I fall asleep on the waffle couch, does that mean I'm sleeping on the couch here? You are, but you're allowed to fall asleep here, especially on the waffle couch. You might get billed hourly, but you are allowed to fall asleep here. Thank you. Matha, please just tell me if I am. I will stop, because I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. I'd love to learn how to drive, mostly to just have the freedom to know I can go where I want, when I want, but my parents and I have determined I'll never be able to drive for a couple of medical reasons. That, I can't... I feel that must have been a really tough situation to get around and to process, because I'm not in that situation, and I feel driving's helped me so much, but maybe there's a way to work around it, Jane. But at the same time, I hope you can do whatever you need to do when you want to do it, where you are at the moment. That must be so tough. Even working on a plan will help you psychologically so you don't feel helpless and trapped. Absolutely, Dan. Absolutely. Everyone can sleep on the couch. For once, it doesn't mean you're in trouble. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I didn't have my own money until I moved out for uni. I think it resulted in me overspending. Actually, I know that feeling. I've since gotten better with this due to the months where I've panicked. You've had to teach yourself, right? I feel like when I was at school, I would have really liked classes on how to manage your money and to implement things properly. When I was growing up, I didn't have pocket money as such. My parents gave me an allowance, and I had to budget my allowance and make sure I was spending it in a good way. Otherwise I wouldn't get some things. They'd always provide food and stuff like that, but they wouldn't, like clothes, I'd have to budget that. And I think that was a really healthy way for me to deal with money. But when I left to go to uni, I too was like, oh, I suddenly have all this money and lots of things that I want to buy. That was a sharp learning curve. That was very sharp learning curve. Yeah, I agree, Kat. I think that's a really good advice. Can I pay extra video game keys to Ashley Meet? You can try it. I rushed out of the shower because I have a perspective. Oh, Nico, I think only one other person in here has, which is I cut off my mother and then she died. I would say if your parents are bad and you know they'll never change, don't listen to people who say you should reconcile or you'll regret it. They don't know. Yeah, only you know, right? She's been dead for years, and while it's complicated, both my brother, who was not the direct victim of the reason we left, I was, and I both agreed we primarily felt relief literal days after she died. It's been years since she died. I don't regret cutting her off. All she ever did was prove me right for doing it. I am so glad you're in that position, Nico, and that you feel you stand by what you said, because I think you do know. You're the only person who can know in those situations whether or not it's the right thing to do, and I'm so... glad you had that experience and can just... It's like he's got a keyblade in his hand, isn't it? Do you think I can take him out? Oh. Maybe I'm going through that door. I'm just gonna stay behind him and hope for the best. But Nico, thank you so much for your perspective on that, and I'm glad you made the call you did, because it sounds like it was 100% the right thing to do. And thank you for fishing, Wixie. Waffle couch, like an Airbnb type of thing. Hey, would you like it to be? Where do I put power in? Through here? Can I get through this door? I'm so sorry. Don't set me on fire again. I can't see anything. Should I just die? Oh, I can see things a little bit better now. I don't really know what's best here. I can't lie. Control room? Is it up here? Is this the one that I missed? No, it's not. There's gotta be a... Oh, break my legs in the process. How do I put the power? Okay, so this is what I struggle with this game. How do I do the power situation? That is... The quest markers do not quite work for me. That's what I would say. Can I bare my soul while dressed in a bear outfit for cosplay? Absolutely you can. You don't even have to ask. Fully allowed to do that. Absolutely. She spoke earlier about how scary it is to bare your soul to random strangers on the internet. Oh, Callum, I'm gonna cry. But she's created a community where that is absolutely possible. Everyone gets it. Everyone loves you. Everyone supports you. I am actually gonna cry. Please. Everyone will do their best to offer the best advice they can. If they don't feel the same way, Ashley will tell them where to go. Absolutely. I always want to give as much of a... I can't call this a safe space because that is not my decision to make. That is always your decision as viewers here. I can't decide that as a streamer that my space is safe. But I will always try and facilitate that in the best ways I can. I've learned over 5 years how best to do that, and I've still probably got a long way to go. But Callum, thank you so much for saying that. That's incredibly wonderful of you, and I massively appreciate that. It's so lovely. That is such a lovely thing to say. Thank you so much. Kind of hard because I had to rely on my parents and others so much in my life that I really wanted the freedom of driving, but I can understand why we decided against it. Sorry, I just learned how to put away my weapon. My torch. But I can understand why we decided against it, and I agree with it. I just don't care for asking people for rides everywhere. I want to go. Excuse me, you're really not making the point easier here. Because it makes people dependent again, and I hate it. I really appreciate when people are willing to give me rides. It just gets annoying having to schedule what I want to do around the people who can give me rides. I really hope, Jane, that you can get in a situation where you don't... Like, again, this is like a wave the magic wand situation. You get Uber rides wherever you want to go, whenever you want to go. That's it. But not even Uber. You can have a personal driver. I do not endorse Uber. I do not work with Uber. I pulled a name out of my hat. I could have just said yellow taxis or black taxis or taxi cabs or of any kind. But I'd love for you to feel comfortable to go where you want to go. And I'm so sorry that's so difficult for you at the moment. But I'm really hoping one day you get to go where you want to go when you want to go to. And I can imagine that could be so difficult. They would say, but that's your mum, but I'm her child. Why can't I be treated right? If I wouldn't have all this hate if they weren't doing the wrong things in the first place. I think that's the thing, and only you are ever going to know exactly those feelings. And that doesn't make it better, but also you know that when people are saying things like that to you, that they couldn't be further from the truth, because you've lived this experience. You were part of it. They weren't necessarily there. They only saw on the outside of things, but you lived that experience for sure. Oh, I don't know what to do. Harder to do. It's always harder to do than say, but the best thing I learned in life is to surround yourself with the people who support and love you. Cutting out toxic ones is hard, but always for the best. Yeah, I have never regretted cutting out a toxic person. Doesn't mean it's easy to do in the slightest, but I fully agree with you. Fully agree. Thank you, Joey, for doing that. I just heard it all the time before she died. Everyone had an opinion on it. Like the second to last time I saw her, was when her mum was going, and I came to visit my grandma. It was all, I've changed, I found religion, yada yada. And she took a loan out in my grandma's name within the day of her being buried. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is poisonous. I thought it was poisonous, but I was just really hopeful. That is shocking. It sounds like you made the right decision for you, Nico. 100%. It's a safe space, though. Thank you, Ashley, for saying that. Not Ashley. Gonna alert for a little bit because I need to collect my thoughts so I can be there for 8. Do what you need to do 100%. Look after yourself. And make sure you're also thinking of yourself as well, Ashley. Stay hydrated, stay eating. Please look after yourself where you can, because that sounds really stressful and you need to be there for you as well. Mine wasn't even hard, it was a snap. I realized what she'd done and moved, and all my brothers and stuff, all yours and your brother's stuff out of her house within hours. She didn't see us for 5 years after I evacuated us. It took us 3 years to realize how bad it was. Oh my gosh, Nico. Gosh, you guys, you are some of the strongest people I've ever met, and what a privilege it is to have you all here spending time with me. That's... Oh my gosh. You are all amazingly strong. Even if you don't feel strong right now, you are all amazing. You are. It's a hard place to be sometimes in this world. And you're doing great. You are doing so great. I've never felt more connected with the community before. It's always so comforting to be here. Instantly, I feel better just by being here. I'm so glad, Mather. Pouring my heart out today about my trauma that I've struggled for so long to handle is a relief. I'm glad that I'm not alone, and you, Ashley, and all these people are willing to listen and give virtual hugs. Anytime, Mather, please. I'd so rather you be here and chatting about your feelings than struggling alone. That's not something I want for anyone, to just struggle alone with your feelings. You don't, like, I feel like community can be sometimes so hard to come by, and you make it work. You're part of that, and any time where we can give you the space you need to vent, to talk about your feelings in any way, please just do it. And I really appreciate you asking as well, because I know not every conversation is like, especially for me, I might not be in a place where I can hear it, but today definitely, and I'm really glad you asked as well. Oh, Joey, I could not agree with you more on that one. And yeah, definitely, you are so deserving of a good community and people to spend it with, Mather, for sure. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. I really want this to work because this is my favorite mechanism in this game. Yeah. Did we find a cache? My favorite. Can't pick it up. Okay, so in that case, we are going to use a bandage and we're going to eat some meat because delicious. And I'll pick up both of those. A poison bomb as well. Don't know if that's going to come in handy, but I hope it does. I massively hope it does. We can have a cool UK-style double-decker bus. I won't be in it though, because unless it's stationary. Because I don't like traveling. Hold on, let me just scroll down in chat. I take the disabled public transportation sometimes. That's a whole other rant I could get into. So it does give me a sense of independence for a bit, but still. No, you're all good.
The voice in the soil. The voice is everything.
Hydration reminder.
Thank you. Tanky, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the 5-stream streak. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I don't even know if you're lurking, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the streak.
Time for a posture check.
I'm Sam straight, I promise. But Jane, you're always good to rant. I appreciate you very much for sharing your thoughts as well. Thank you, Callum. I was just frustrated at the game. You also cut 2 toxic people out in your life. Teggy, how are you finding it? Are you okay? With your daddy issues, Joey, I'm so sorry. We could be a parent issues club. I'm aces these days. My dad paid off the debt she put me in, and I've been through a lot of therapy. I'm so glad, Nico. I'm really glad that you're doing much better than you were. Kesha's song TikTok, how horribly it's aged. Why is it aged? But oh, Is it the first line? I think she's changed it now. She's re-released it and changed the first line. But how you doing, Danny? Nero, welcome in. I'm really glad to be able to vent. Thank you for listening always. I will always ask, it's not just about me when I vent some tough things. I will consider you as well.
Cozy.
I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Goblin, for the bits. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's lovely to see you. I'm in a bush. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a wonderful day, Goblin. Thank you so much. And thank you, Matha, for always being so considerate as well. I know all of you are, but thank you. I really appreciate you. Yeah, Nico, I think you're right. It's now F instead of what was it before? Feeling like. Lars, have a wonderful day. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful time. And Hamster, thank you for the drink and the posture check. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I think it was spam as well, Mr. D. But Lars, see you soon. Take care. Sorry, I've got hiccups now. I do apologize though. For me, it's not really venting at this point. I was just sort of talking about my life. No, you're all good. I kind of forget how bad it was until people react because it's just me. No, this is exactly the kind of conversation where you are so... Well, you're welcome to talk about it whenever. But this is exactly the kind of conversation where I feel like we can very much react to what you're saying. And it's horrible that you've gone through that. But I'm really glad you've come out the other side of it. And so strong as well. So strong. Yeah, Joey... How are you on the other side of it and thriving? That's such a good way to phrase it. Grief group earlier, that's why I missed the beginning. How did it go? I hope well, Nura. Tom, I'm so sorry. I will add it back in. I will make it work just for you. I will, I promise. I hope you're doing okay. Yes, Dan, yes, please. I would love that, thanks. I've only been to these streams a few times. Honestly, one of the most wholesome and welcoming communities I've ever met. I'm actually going to get so emotional. I don't know why that just got me. Okay, I'm fine. Thank you, Looper Hunter, for saying that. That is very kind of you. I'm really glad. I'm really glad. This is a really... I'm really glad to be able to have this space because not everyone is able to do it. Not everyone is able to stream. Not everyone is able to facilitate such wonderful people. And thank you all of you for finding me and sticking around. And this space is yours and it will always belong to you. And thank you. And thank you for the kind things you say as well, because it really does mean a lot to me. And I'm sorry I'm such a crybaby, but I'm also not sorry because I'm glad that I feel my emotions sometimes. Nura, we won't tell your mum, I promise. I'm sorry also. See you soon, Callum. Have a wonderful, wonderful time. I appreciate you. Thank you for chatting with us and telling me about the canaries as well. You're so lovely. If you stealth kill in a bush, does it make you a bushmaster? It does now. It absolutely does now. I will add some therapy appointments to the pond, Dan. I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, Willow, please look after yourself. That's the most important thing. Please look after yourself. Gosh, sorry, I got the sniffles now. They attacked me over playing Marvel Rivals, telling my support. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't sound good. Oh gosh, Techie, I'm so sorry. Are you feeling better now? I'm glad you cut them out, though. We were just talking about how hard it is to cut out toxic people, but how much relief it can give you. And I'm really glad that you were able to cut them out, but I can't imagine how hard that was as well. Happy to be here. It's sad when the stream is over. I'm sad when the stream is over too. I finished streaming and I've just sat there like... But I also know I need to take breaks. I struggled after the 5-hour stream on Sunday, and I'm still struggling now because of it, because my body doesn't like me doing things like this, and it's like a lot to process and talk through. Not this conversation in particular, just conversations in general. So it can be really difficult, but I am so privileged to be able to do this and to be able to call this my full-time job. Are you kidding me? I'm so privileged, and I will never take that for granted, ever. Jane, thank you so much. Enjoy your lurk. I appreciate you. Thank you. What do you mean about posture check while I'm slouching on a sofa? So much about to roll off. Hey, if you need to sit up, you sit up, but you enjoy your way you're sat too. Therapy appointments to the pond will be added, absolutely. And Goblin, thank you very much. I really try. Hiding in the bush, always a good thing. It was on a pretty long delay. I've been lurking for a while. I refreshed. Hello, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. Tom, I will. Also, you might not be in a long delay. I'm very far up in chat. It went well. They asked how Chrissy was, and that felt really good. I'm glad. It was so nice to see Chrissy yesterday. It was so nice, and they sound really lovely. If you cry, I'll cry again. I'm sorry, I've stopped. It's feeling real low energy. It feels so much lighter now, so it's really wonderful here. I appreciate you. Again, Nico, you make it wonderful. You even got me being a soft girly today. I must revert back to my messy self soon. We've got to bring the chaos. This is very wholesome. I feel shallow for following you because you're hot. Goblin, I appreciate you. You know, you balance it. Thank you. That's
Towards
very
the
kind.
goal.
Thank you so much, Cage. Everything that we make on stream, I updated it today from the last streams, so it all got added up. So we're now at 73% of the goal. That will be now more so when we come back to the stream next. Thank you so much, Cage, and thank you, Goblin, as well for the bits. I really appreciate that so much. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, no, well, you are a nerd playing a game, but if, like, I'm a nerd playing a game, it doesn't mean that you should get ridiculed for it. That's the thing. Like, you deserve, and always, or I will say this always, you always deserve to be surrounded by people who are there for you, and you're there for them. It's a two-way street for sure, but you can't just, like, people are so horrible, and I don't, sometimes, again, getting quite real, you don't realize how horrible, and not for you, should I say, not horrible, but oh god, how not for you people are until sometimes you've cut them out or they've chosen to leave your life. And I will always...
New Ko-fi subscription from Winksy.
Thank you, Winksy. I appreciate you. I don't know, I can't see any details, but I massively appreciate... I can! It's on my little docket. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Winksy has just become a member. You can become a member on Ko-fi. It means, I think there's ways for me to share things on there for members only, and I've got something that I'm planning for sharing for members only soon, but there is no pressure. It's like Patreon, but you can subscribe monthly instead of doing like donations as and when if you'd like to, but it's completely up to you. Winksy, I massively appreciate you. Thank you so much. That is so kind. And thank you so much. I just thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I know I've just said it 3 times, but I really do appreciate it very, very much. And you very, very much. Mika and I have finally been reading Too Hot to Handle 3. Isla owns my whole heart. Please keep me updated, Matha. I finished it. The last video I posted, I finished it. Ew, Techie, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Only one person had the decency to tell me what's happening. I'm glad they did. I'm really glad they did, but I'm so sorry. I like Ashley to stay a streamer, such a nice lady. I'm really glad that you want me to stay a streamer because I'd really like to stay a streamer. I've never felt more like, I always thought YouTube was my life, right? I always knew that I was gonna, well, no, that's not true. Winksy, thank you so much. That is such a cute emote. Whose is that one? Oh, that's so cute. Pretty Pastel Please. I know that name. Oh, bless. That emote is so gorgeous. I love that so much. I always wanted, ever since I knew YouTube was a viable, we're talking like 15 plus years ago, I started making YouTube videos and I was like, you know, one day I want this to be my thing. I want this to be where I end up. And then I started Twitch streaming. 3 years into my Twitch journey, I managed to go full time. And that was not without, I've told this story before, but that wasn't without struggle. I went through all of my savings. I'd built up a considerable amount because I'd been working full time for years. Like since I was 16, I've been working, but I've been working full time since I came out of uni. So I managed to save up some savings. I came under my rent for so many months and had to go through them. And eventually I'm here now. I'm living pretty much month on month, just 0 to 0. But I've never been happier. I've never been more sure that this is where I should be and what I should be doing, and I've never felt more like I'm doing something that is my calling in life, which I think is so silly, but I can't tell
New
you.
donation from 24 Sleep of 5.
Joey.
They've said, here have my mushy feelings before I melt into a puddle of sentimentality.
No, I'm getting upset. I'm sorry. I will take your mushy feelings. I will absorb them as my own. Joey, thank you so much for the donation. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much. And thank you so much to Winksy and Joey today. And Cage and Goblin as well for getting us to 77% of the goal. I can't even speak. Goblin, they're on my Ashley Amelia Plays YouTube channel, but they're right far back at the beginning. But the majority of them are still up. A lot of the ones where I was in a relationship have come down, but most of them are still up. No, Matthew, you're all good. It's so nice. It's like a nice mushy because I feel so undeserving, but very much where I want to be. And I'm very incredibly grateful for all of you. Even if you can't subscribe or do anything.
Dream gives way to an even more pleasant reality.
Goblin, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Massively appreciate it. I will add it to the donation goal, but thank you so much. And thank you for everyone giving the hype in chat to Joey and to Goblin, hopefully. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful. And as I say, even if you can't support financially, you being here, the eyes were damp. I'm covering them back up, watching ads, chatting, lurking, supporting. You lurking in streams or chatting in streams means so much in particular, because the next step in Twitch journey is to get to partner levels. I'm not going to push. I've said this so many times. I'm not going to push to partner. If it happens, it happens. I will be so grateful. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I just want to do the Twitch thing. I don't really have any goals on here other than paying my rent. So it'd be lovely to get to partner one day, but that's not the thing. I would like to keep doing this full time. I feel like you will help me physically, mentally, not physically, sorry, mentally, emotionally, more than I can tell you. But also, I like to think that this space that I'm hosting is really helpful for a lot of people. So I'm really grateful that you have allowed me to do this as my job. And Goblin, thank you so much for the bits. I massively appreciate you. Thank you so much, as well as Cage. Thank you so much to Ranicor and Joey and Loz. Thank you so much for the gifted subs as well, and the subscriptions. A massive thank you to Winksy and Joey for donating through Ko-fi today as well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the virtual tissue. I'll take it. Does it feel more like Sonny? You have missed so many soppy chats. So if you weren't in the mood for soppy chats today, you've come back at just the right time. I've known people apply for partner lately who didn't technically qualify, but they still got it. Ooh, I think I would really like to hit it one day, but I'm definitely going to play by the rules. But that's because I am a little goody, and if we don't hit it, I think I'll be a bit sad. But also at the same time, if I know I've done everything that I can and we don't hit it, that's okay. That's not a problem. That is okay. We'll see how it goes. But you know, it would just be nice to find a way to bring people here who need to be here, even more so necessarily than that are already. Does that make sense? I don't know. Thank you so much to everyone who watched the ad. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope they were decent ads. If they weren't, I'm so sorry, but you won't get any more for an hour now. So thank you for being here, and thank you for putting up with those for a little bit. It'll happen. I hope so. Neo PC Gamer. But at the same time, I'm not stressed about it. If it doesn't happen, it's okay. I think there aren't many people on Twitch who would be like, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Like, but don't actually want it. But at the same time, like, I'll take it or I'll leave it. I just want to be happy. And I'm really managing that at the moment. I'm really grateful. Wait, Hamster, I don't get it. I'm a little goody two-shoes. Adamant is singing somewhere in the background. Thank you for the lurk, Ottawa. I appreciate you. Thank you. I need to blow my nose. Do I have tissues in here? I don't think I do. Okay, BRB. I will be back in 1 second. I'll leave you on this screen. 1 second. I'm back. Otto, how are you doing? Oh no. Oh no. What? That was good timing. I didn't pause it. Why would I not pause it? Why would I decide not to pause the game? Were they attacking me while I was away? Oh, please, please. I think it's over for you, actually. Wow. Oh, please. Where did you all come from? This is so rude. This is so rude. How dare they just appear here? Right, heal, heal, heal. Yes, one of these. Delicious. Bread. Mmm, tasty. Whoa! Okay, I'm glad I ate my bread. Oh, more bread? There's more, there's more, there's more. Ooh. I tried to dodge it and I just jumped like straight upright. That's how you dodge things. You jump. What? You just punched me. You just go straight upright. Okay, I did get a tissue. I'm feeling a lot better, but also at the same time, I wasn't feeling bad. I just got emotional. Just got emotional. You were all just so lovely, and I'm so grateful. I'm so sorry. Hold on, give me a sec. Let me just finish off Groot here. The apocalypse is not gluten-free, and I think that is really unfair. It should be. Okay, I think we're good. Whoa, there's someone over there. There's someone over there. There's someone over there. Can I hide in this bush? I don't know. I don't have any food. Can I craft? I can craft some bandages, please. Totes a moach, babe. That feels very made in Chelsea. I like it. A druid's gluten-free? I guess it depends on the day. Like, sometimes on a Tuesday they're not.
Out here. They've had it away.
I'm here. Give me a... Let me smack you. Ha-ha. Ha-ha. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Dan, I like that emote combo. Thank you. Oh, is this the way to go? Am I going to get shocked? My favorite time of day. Excuse me. Before we do that, let me just scroll back up in chat. They're very crunchy when you hit them. In a good way? Do you think it's the bat? I don't know. I don't know. What happens if you fail to meet the monthly goal? Are you down the job center on first, never stream again? So I'll be so honest. About a year ago, I think, February, maybe March last year, we failed the goal quite a few months in a row. And Alfie had stepped in and was covering a lot of the rent. We went down to the job center and I did apply. And they told me I was earning too much, even though, but as a household, we were earning too much. But I'm a separate person to Alfie. Obviously, we are two different people. And I made nothing from, or I got nothing from them, which was just when things started picking up, luckily. So we've missed maybe 3 months in the last year, which I will never say is like anyone's fault. This was fully a job that I put myself into and I chose to do, and I'm really grateful for it. But yeah, I think there are a lot of people out there who decide that their audience is the whole reason why they can do the thing, and you are the reason, but I would never expect anything. And I think a lot of people put expectation on their audience, and I don't think that's okay. But yeah, I did, and it was a really hard behind the scenes for a bit there, but not in that position now. Yeah, we did a few sponsorships and that put us back on track, which I'm so lucky about, which is why I do sponsorships every now and again, because they're usually games that I genuinely enjoy. Die streams, I'm still playing it. I know, but I'm still playing it and I'm really enjoying it. But there are so many like sponsorships that we've taken, but it's all it goes straight towards the rent as well. Thank you, Turkey. And thank you to Joey as well, because Joey decided for us to play Dead Space 2 as well. And thank you, Matha. I'd like to get like big enough that I don't have to worry about rent. And I'd really like my ideal position on Twitch or on content creation would be I don't have to worry about rent. I can pay an editor full time and I can pay my mods. That would be my 3 goals. Even if we did that now and like we stayed with the same numbers and we stayed with the same like everything else, but that was like a big change that we could do, that would mean I'm earning enough to be really happy and like able to continue this with no worries. But at the same time, like, I don't, if I had a chat that was just like washing up, I think I'd get very overwhelmed. Sunny, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Waffle Queen, I'm here. I was crying a little bit, Otter. I'm okay. I'm okay now. Adamant also works. I'm glad. I don't know who Badash is in Army of Darkness. I'm sorry. Cat, I'm sorry. I got emotional. I'm glad they didn't attack me while I was away then. How rude would that have been? I have a cricket bat. The cricket bat is keeping me going. I'm trying my best, Mather. I'm just smacking them out of the way with my cricket bat. I really appreciate you. Thank you. No, I don't feel, maybe I don't know what it comes across as. I don't see myself as humble. I just see myself as like, I don't know. I'm very neurodivergent. Please help. But I just see it. That's how I like, straight up. That is what I would like in life. Me signing up to be a mod. I love to pay the mods. I would love to. The shower? What do you mean the shower? If you pay me, that'll just enable my behavior more. I would take it. I would love more of your behavior. Yeah, Dylan, I'd love to. Getting paid to be a silly goose, you'd be my dream. I'd love that. I know it wouldn't be like a full-time position for mods, but I'd love to pay you like a decent hourly wage for the hours you are here. That would be genuinely my dream, because you all do it for free, and I've modded for people. I think that it's really nice to be able to give you proper thanks that you deserve, because you do deserve them. You are all fantastic, and I'm so grateful. I think I have one of the best mod teams on the whole of this platform, and I'm incredibly grateful. We've gone through some iterations of mods. There are always going to be differences, and there are always going to be people out there who are work for the team and people who don't work for the team, but right now I could not be happier with the wonderful people that we found together. Mike, that would be completely up to you, but I would love to. Didn't mean to be insensitive. I know you reached that goal. No, you didn't. I didn't see you as insensitive in the slightest. I'm sorry if my response made you feel like you'd been insensitive, but oh, I am dying in here though, aren't I? Okay, don't go in the electric fields. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea.
It was just a prank, Han.
But Ottawa, you're great, and I'm so pleased that you're here as well. How goes your old countryside cricket bat bow adventure? It's going okay, Callum. Welcome back. I hope you're doing okay. Thank you. And Abs, thank you for the... It was just a prank, Han. I know, welcome back, Callum. It's lovely to see you. I refuse to pay even if you offered. I would love to get to a stage where I can offer. I'd love to. Have you seen Evil Dead 2? No, I haven't seen any of the Evil Dead films, but I'd love to. Alfie, you're the best bath mod that they're ever modded. Abs, how are you doing? I really like the mods I know on here. Yeah, we've got a couple who aren't here as much, but that's like for many different reasons. But I'm so grateful for the mods that we do have, because I'm biased because they're my mods, but I think you're all wonderful. Just have a big warning sign. Would you would you believe me if I said I didn't see it? Also, we adore you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being so lovely, and thank you for hanging out with us whenever you can. I really appreciate it. I know it's not always doable, and it's so nice to have you here. Thank you for doing the mods command as well. Might be getting an iPad. Abs, do you know what you want to do with it? Dan said something and I haven't seen it, and Joey's replied with Limmy emotes, which means that something's happened. Most likely to get Ashley cancelled. I don't even doubt that. But I take it. If it was a cancellation based on Joey, I could deal with that. Oh, Abs, I love that you've got a goal. I feel really pleased with my mod team at the moment. I don't feel like we need many changes, but I don't really need any changes really, because we've got some really good things in place and it's working so well. But if that ever changes, I would definitely be opening up mod applications at some point in the future, because surely it's going to happen. I think it is in there. Can I turn off the power? Can I whack it with something? How do you... If I throw... No. We do have a top tier mod team. I'm incredibly lucky. That is... So many people I think could only dream to have a good mod team as you guys, so I'm very, very glad. I had application. Also, would you be interested? I'd definitely open applications for mods when we get there at this point, because, and it would be a case of running it past all of the mods as well, because I would want everyone to feel comfy, but the majority of you I feel like could fit in definitely. But gotta have them brown risk bisexuals in the mod mix. Absolutely, Joey, you know we wouldn't have it any other way. If I ever modded for anyone who was always nice to you, I'd be feel bad paying for it. The thing is, you're doing as a mod, you're doing a job, and it is a free job. It's a job that you signed up for, that you wanted to do. But I never. It's like it's kind of like an unspoken agreement, or in our case, it's a spoken agreement that everyone. The way we set it up in our mod team is that we have days where I know that certain mods are going to be here for. So I know, for example, someone is always going to be able to mod on a Monday and a Friday, and someone's always going to be able to mod on a Tuesday and a Sunday, or not a Tuesday, sorry, a Wednesday and a Sunday. But there will be mods who I know can be there for every stream. I do ask my mods, because there are a couple of them who are not here as often, but that's okay. They need to put themselves first. But going forwards, I will stick to that sort of like, not rotating system, but my mods, and I know I'm like talking about you all in third person, I'm so sorry, but they're really good at being like, I can't be there today. So on a Monday, if you're say I've got like 3 people who can definitely mod on a Monday, if one of them tells me I can't be there on Monday, I need to be like, right, how are we going to make this work? But then like no one's expected to be there, but there is like this mutual respect, I think, where you will tell me, but I won't expect you to be there. Tell me if I'm wrong. I never want to come across as like I am militant. People must be here at all times, because I don't think that's fair, especially if I'm not paying. If it was a paid thing, it would be different. Not like, again, not militant, not like completely structured, but like if you're here for 3 hours, I want to kind of know that that is 100% the case. But it's, you know, it depends what happens when we get there, I suppose, if we get there. Bread and drippings, Joey, I will collect the bread and drippings just for you. Just for you. Abs, that is so lovely of you. Definitely incredibly wonderful to have people out there who can hold your back like that as well. Have your back like that. Just happy to have a place to chill. I'm so grateful, because you make these streams good, Cage, as well. You all do, and I'm incredibly grateful. I don't know if I can ever say that enough. I would quit my job if I was offered to mod here. Ottawa, I don't know if I could offer you that much money. But hey, you never know. I might get to the stage where I can stream properly full time, as in like that's all I do, and then in which case I can pay my mods full time, maybe. I will also quit Ottawa's job if I get to mod here. Dan, we gotta have you on board right now. I feel like being a mod here would be really easy because everyone's so lovely. That's true. There are some like times where you have to whack people, and not like literally, but you have to get people gone, which is so like, it's not normal, because everyone tends to be so nice. But yeah, the power to crush anyone who came in here with a bad attitude. I know some of my mods love it very much, and some of you don't like it as much. I will always whack the banhammer. Ah, Sonny, that's so cute. I will definitely open mod applications if we ever get to the point where we need them. But right now, I'm so happy with my team. So thank you so much. Thank you everyone for letting me know as well, because you're the people who I can go to as well and be like, these people have definitely said, and here's the application. Ash shot Badash with a gun and said, good, bad, I'm the guy with the gun. I've read that backwards. Army of Darkness was a direct sequel to Evil Dead 2. Bruce Campbell played Ash in the hero of Evil Dead movies. Ash the hero, and in the Army of Darkness, his bad side split off from him. He starts punching him, calling him little goody two shoes. That sounds great. I need to watch those films. I wonder if I can, but I'd like to. I rarely wield the hammer. I'm more of a vibes director. You're like the conductor. Abs, thank you for the 3-stream streak as well. Steam gift cards as payments. Hey, I'm not saying no. Also, that would be my dream, to be like, pay the people who do the hard work here, because I think that's fair to do. If you wanted to not get paid, that's also okay. I would not force you to be paid, but I would. I know, I'm having a hard time here, okay? I've been waffling. Hey, Chrissy, welcome in. And Capri, how are you doing? Wait, see, that's such a good emote.
The woods, who claims to be wise and benign. You trust too easily.
Well,
She walks
do
dark
I?
paths. I cannot always see her.
Vix, I did miss it. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Welcome home. I hope you're doing okay. I'm so sorry I missed it. We I don't know what bit you came in at, but I had a bit of an emotional time. Being a mod is an honorable job. Absolutely is. I find that like it's really hard to mod sometimes as well. Like I think it might be nice depending on the community, but sometimes like it's a lot of pressure. As someone who mods in places, I find it a bit of pressure because I want to make sure that space is always like really looked after, and I know my mods here do a really good job of it. I don't know if you feel the pressure like I do to mod, but at the same time you've got to look after yourself. Absolutely you do. And yeah, I think it's one of the most honorable jobs, and I'm so grateful for the people who can mod too. Oh, Cage, I'm so sorry. Are you a mobile watcher or a PC watcher? Because we've had some issues with mobile streaks, but I don't know about PC. I'm so sorry though. I'm doing okay, Capri. Thank you so much for being here. Capri, if you don't know, can we get a shout out to Capri, please? A capricious girl. Capri does a lot of co-working streams. They are really, really good to be at. They get the job done. They help you so much. So please give some love to Capri. Thank you so much. Oh, you changed your picture. You look so good. But honestly, a wonderful person and wonderful stream space. So thank you so much for coming in and saying hello too. There's also a reference to the whole scene in Hercules, the journey. Legendary journeys where Hercules and Autolycus, Bruce Campbell's thief character, travels back in time to meet a slightly younger version of Autolycus, and younger Autolycus calls older Autolycus. A little goody two shoes for hanging out with Hercules. I like that. Maybe goody two shoes. We can make ourselves little goody two shoes here. Thank you so much for the shout outs to Capri. I really appreciate you all. Thank you, Alfie, and thank you to whoever did the banner shout out too. I feel like I never thank the mods for making this a safe space. You're doing amazingly. They are great, aren't they? We are very lucky. We are so lucky, Ottawa. You're so welcome, Capri. You deserve it. You keep me going throughout the week, and I appreciate you very much. I'm gonna say, what do you know of Mother Jago?
Do not trust Mother Jago.
Why not?
Mother Jago is compromised.
Why? Okay, well that was it. So maybe I can't. Maybe I shouldn't go and find the thing that we said that we were gonna find because it's just Mother Jago. You said it right the last time. Autolycus? Is that how I said it? Autolycus? I'm so sorry. I immediately forgot. You're always the sweet. No, you're the sweetest. I am honestly. It's so lovely to hang out with you, and thank you so much as well. I have no idea what you're playing. What's going on here? I'm playing a game called Atomfall. I was really kindly gifted the code. I feel like I'm doing a bad job of showing this game off because I am really blooming confused. However, I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time. Who says you can't do anything when you've got us who have your back? Exactly. I feel very privileged to be in that position. I've never heard of this game. It's really good. It's set in the UK. It's set like after like a nuclear event in the 50s, and then if everything had gone wrong basically, and there is kind of like a way of zombie-ish creatures. They're called ferals in this game, but they're mostly just bad guys everywhere. So you're kind of on your own. You're trying to do this quest. We're not sure, I think, why we're doing this quest, but the only problem I've had with this game so far, the quest markers do not help me. I have no idea what I'm doing. I can see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find the spare batteries at the dam, but I have no idea how to find them, which is definitely frustrating me. But this is also a really good game for hanging out and chatting. which I don't think was probably their intention, but it's very chill, despite the fact I have to occasionally whack people. It's a very chill game. It looks fun with you whacking people. That is exactly what's happening here. Chrissy, it is an interesting game. Do you have any consoles? Nura was telling me that you were playing something, but I can't remember what it was, and I'm so sorry, but Nura was talking to us about how you are a gamer, I think? Some of the characters in Hercules are hard to pronounce names. I think I would be able to say them if I heard them being said, but because I am trying to remember pronunciation from like sort of like Roman Greek myth, it's harder, and I'm sorry. Mostly here for the blunt force trauma, and that's why Joey likes Dead Space. As someone who has a couple of Discord servers, I try and be as nice as possible, and coming down on anyone who's rude to my community makes my community uncomfortable. Do you run the Discord servers? I think it's a really fine line sometimes, but if you're curating your space in the way that works for you, and being mindful of everyone in it as well, there can definitely be like a tipping point sometimes where it's like a little bit too uncomfy in a different favor. But it's a learning curve. It's definitely a learning curve for sure. But I'm doing okay, thank you, Vix. How are you? Did you say you were having a bad day? I'm so sorry, I think I missed that. I think you said you're having a bad day. I hope it gets easier for you. If you want to vent, you're so welcome to. But I'm so sorry that you're going through it as well. Yeah, Goblin, exactly that. It's so difficult. The nuclear event was real, but it's an alternate timeline where consequences were more severe. Yes, I didn't know this. Westy sent me a video of it happening. Like an ITV coverage of it, and that was shocking to me. I did not know, and I need to look at Westy's message as well, but I can't believe that there was an actual nuclear event, and I didn't ever know that it was a thing. It is open world, but it's quite a small map so far, but it is open world, so yeah, my patience is dwindling. I would be way too confused. They said good luck with that, no help finding things. That's exactly how it is, Capri. Ah! Welcome to Atomfall, where Ashley gets lost. Where was a stealth and just whacks people with her trusty cricket bat. Looper Hunter, if you take that, but replace Atomfall with any other game I've ever played, you've still got a correct sentiment. I feel like it's worth mentioning that Ashley considers beating people to death with a cricket bat a chill time. Yeah! Would you disagree? I tried modding, but I sort of got shoved out of the way and wasn't getting any communication, so I couldn't really help. My neurodivergent brain probably got me in trouble somehow. For what it's worth, I have a modding handbook that is multiple pages long that says every single thing that you could possibly need to know. And I do update it. I've got a couple of updates to make, but I would like to make sure that if there are any questions my mods ever have, especially when bringing new mods in, that they're always like, no, I see, I get it. Orticles. Ortilicus. I'm so sorry. You're an ex-competition gamer. What kind of games what were you competing? That's so cool. And thank you for the unlurk. Welcome back, Mr. D. Sunny, that's awesome. And what are they, like Percy Jackson servers? Are they like your interest servers? Do you mean chillers and you're making human beings cold? No comment. Yeah, I put them all on ice, so to speak. Oh no. Mr. G, enjoy your train. Is it like Breath of the Wild where you unlock the map as you go along? Yeah, now I'm confused. Is it? Hold on, let's have a look. No, okay, so we've got the map already. Like, it's all I mean, there might be more places, considering it starts at like 20, but this also feels like a quite solid map. So I don't think you're unlocking it as you go along. If I'm being really honest, I haven't been paying as much attention as I could have been. But that's okay, because we're learning together. Maybe? We're gonna need a bat with a cricket bat emote. This is another reason why I'd really like partner. Mostly because I want more emote slots, because we have so many amazing emotes, and I do not have the space to bring them in, and I'm so sorry, but they're all in the Discord. But basically, the Skyrim Dragon... Yes, the Batonborn emote. Thank you, Dylan. You knew exactly what I was going to bring up. That is going to be our changing emote. So every time we hit the goal, you can decide what Bartholomew's new look is for that month. You might decide to keep the emote. That is absolutely okay. But if you do want to change it up, you could change it to anything. You could do an Astarian bat. You could do a bat holding a cricket bat. Any kind of look for Bartholomew that you wanted to give him, he's going to get a makeover on that slot. And it's going to stay on that slot just because I've run out of emote slots everywhere else. And that is also going to be a what's it called? Words. It's going to be a space. Thank you, Dylan. Isn't it so good? It's by Melu, who did all of our, well, most of our other ones. I'm moving slowly over to her. But thank you so much for posting that in chat because I love it so much. So you can put bits behind it, Sunny, and it can get bigger. You can post big bit emotes as well. We get the bat to dress up as me. Yeah, Joey, I'd be up for that. One day, Capri, one day. I'm not going to push forever, but hopefully we can get that organically and it's going to be hopefully a good time. Hopefully a good time. I definitely suck at paying attention to things as well, Callum. Day is okay now, I'm home, but I had a bad customer arguing with me because I refused to sell them paracetamol for a baby because they didn't have ID, even though... Thank you for doing the Kofi command. Please feel free to... there's so many of you who are going to be added to that for April, so thank you so much. Massively appreciate you. Even though they had their baby with them, which I told them wasn't present at the birth, they could be their sibling or cousin or having their baby out with them doesn't verify that someone's old enough. It was a whole thing. They kept arguing. Then when a manager told them they couldn't buy it without ID, they told the manager they need better staff. I think you did the right thing. You can get in so much trouble, can't you, for not for allowing people to buy paracetamol and other things without checking ID. So you definitely did the right thing by sticking to your grounds, but I'm so sorry that that was an issue you had today. You don't deserve that at all, and I think people should be a little bit more considerate when they are talking to customer service members or people who work in retail or in other customer facing jobs. And I think it kind of should be encouraged that everyone does that for a small amount of time at least, because that was one of the, like, any retail job was some of the hardest jobs I've ever had to do because people could be just so mean. And I'm so grateful that you do those jobs and you work them because you're so necessary. You still think Miku Bat needs to happen? We'll continue to do polls, but Miku Bat will definitely get there for sure. Goblin, thank you for the nod. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Oh, I really appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. Mike, thank you for the Kofi link as well. I appreciate you. 16 and older for paracetamol? Yeah, exactly. You have to look after yourself. You can sell paracetamol for a baby? That sounds like a bargain. I'm going to trade my baby for this paracetamol, and you better enjoy it. Sales and retail, people are mean. People are so mean. I did retail for like most of my work since I was 16 until I was 22 maybe, because I finished uni. I did retail, and I am so grateful I'm not there at the moment, but because it's such a hard job. It is so hard. I worked at Walmart for 4 years. It was awful. Yeah, I massively like the people who, if you do retail, you are, I've said this so much today. Please don't think I'm like going overboard. If I am, ignore me. But I definitely think people who do retail are incredibly strong. They were looking at possibly banning them from the store because they were so rude. Absolutely, absolutely. That should be what happens, I think. Especially if they were that rude. They can't take it out on you. That's not allowed. It's not allowed. I say so. I say it's not allowed. Sales manager for 20 plus years. How do you find it, Chrissy? Do you enjoy... Are you still doing it now? Are you enjoying being a sales manager? Or is it both tough and... Oh, I think I just went over a trip line. Customer service people, the strongest soldiers. Absolutely, fully agree with you. Fully agree. It's such a tough position to be in. 1 tablet or 2 for the baby. 1 tablet or 2? Is that all the baby's worth? 1 or 2 tablets? Call center customer service? No, that is a rough job to be in. That is so hard. And you're a trooper for getting through it as much as you did. Worked at Superdrug, honestly, was some of the most fun I had in the job, lowest stakes possible. I am too thinky for retail job because I'd be better now, because when I started streaming, for example, and people would come in and say mean things sometimes, I took it all to heart, and now if someone comes in and says something rough, I'm like, no, ban, not, I don't care. I care for the people who are in chat and might get affected by the things people say, but it like rolls off me now. I wonder if I'd be better at retail if I had to go back into a retail position, which, by the way, is the plan. If I stop making as much money on Twitch that I can't pay rent, I will definitely have to go back into a retail position, because that's what I know. That's what I've done in the past. But it is like, what? Gosh, I'm just walking around doing weird stuff. But I guess I'll keep you updated if that is the case, and I need some support when hopefully I get to stream. No, retired, it was pretty decent. Gotta have a good career though. Yeah, I feel that if you have a good team, I feel like it can be so like a walk in the park. But a good team are hard to come by as well. Did you end up recruiting yourself? Because I was in, I worked the job I always refer to, my my Disney princess role, where I was also, party princess role, technically, where I was also like marketing and running the marketing for 2 soft plays in a nursery and blah blah blah. I also did recruitment. I did so much for that business. Oh my god. I'd love to never work with the customer again. I'm hoping for the day where that can become a reality for you, Ottawa, because you deserve that. Retail and COVID was, let's say, a time. What was I doing over COVID? Oh, I think I was doing the party princessing. So I avoided retail, but it was still a customer-facing job, and it was not the best. Don't know if you saw, but I'll say again. I didn't, thank you. One of the servers is PGO, the other one is another fandom, and I deleted the other one I had. What's the other fandom? Have you talked to us about it? He has no marketable skills, and that's a 9-month employment gap on his CV. You're lucky they offered 2 for the baby. Nico, you're so right. How dare he come into here and apply for a job with 9-month gap? That's not on. That's not on. We have to challenge at 25, so anyone who looks below 25 has to be ID'd. They were like, do we look 16? No, I'm 19 and she's 22. You should be able to sell it to us. I was like, okay, we challenge anyone who looks younger than 25, so I'm right to challenge you because you're under 25. That's so true. And you should be proud of yourself for holding strong with that, because as you say, you get fined, you can get in trouble, you could lose your job. And I think it's amazing that you have held to that as well. I just did the worst experienced the worst service of my life in Amsterdam this week though. The workers took 30 minutes to take our order. You had to ask them. We're on Instagram doing our hair and laughing and pointing at— wait, they were on Instagram doing their hair, laughing and pointing at us? I saw 2 other groups leave because it was so bad. Oh my gosh, where, like, what are you buying? Can you see him? It's not just me, right? I hope you're okay. Are you like safely away from that situation now? But I'm so sorry. Retail doesn't seem meant for you when you're such an engaging personality and entertainer. Goblin, I appreciate you. And that's clearly why I did some party princessing on the side. I appreciate you. And Alfie, what was the what the heck? Yes and yes? Chrissy, that's awesome. Thank you so much for being here, by the way. I really appreciate you. It's so nice to meet you. As an Englishman, I can honestly say that being a server in the States was the toughest working experience I've ever had. I've heard stories of people who work those jobs hiding in the walk-in fridge because they need a break, and I get it. That's rough. I'm so sorry. How long were you working over there for? Retail is honestly the worst job I've ever had. It's so hard, isn't it? It's so hard. I feel like it's such a necessary job because, like, I was saying this to Alfie the other day as well. Sometimes the best jobs that you have are the ones that, not the best jobs, the best, you remember all your good customer service experiences because they're sometimes quite few and far between. So I think it's really amazing when you are so, like, good at your job and you're just giving those experiences. But putting that, like, effort in all the time is so hard, and you'd have to be, like, bionic to do it consistently, surely. Some customers were good though. I was working at a Walmart in upstate New York, and when I was going to be moving here to Nevada, I had customers who were upset I was leaving. I was their favorite cashier. I could definitely see that, Nura. Definitely see that. I ran 3 stores. That was nuts. 95 hours a week. Cage, I'm glad you're not doing that now because that sounds like a lot. But did you enjoy it at the time? I forget what you said. I'm so sorry. I don't think I could pull off being a party princess, maybe a party villain. You could be Ursula the Sea Witch. No, you would make... If you ever get the opportunity to be in The Little Mermaid, please be Ursula. I would fly and see that. Well, I can't promise that, but I would like to fly and see that. I think you would love it so much. Series from a YouTuber I watched called Afmal? I've not heard of them before. What kind of series is it? When they asked why is there a gap between these jobs, I was like, I was not hired. Exactly. Fuzzy Snuggle Kitty, how are you doing? Thank you for fishing. At least the managers back me up too. Sometimes they don't. That was the worst. I used to work for this is what I did when I was 16. I worked for a business in the UK called BHS. It doesn't exist anymore. It might exist online. I don't think it does, but it was British Home Stores. And I was there as a Christmas temp for a little bit. And I remember there were so many times I was doing the rules, and that was the worst job for the manager coming up and being like, nah, it's fine, let it go. And now I understand it's because they also couldn't be bothered. But at the same time, my little brain's like, but I was just doing what I was supposed to be doing. People ID me still. I fear leaving it at home one day. Joey, you got to get it like... I was going to say get it tattooed on your hand, but I don't think that's going to help, is it? But yeah, no, I get that. Where you are you allowed to have a picture of your ID on your phone? Because it's very hit and miss here if they will let you away with that. I think technically you're not allowed that. Giant flower monster grow out the ground. You did see that. There are Triffids here. When the self-serve checkout calls someone to ID me, they don't even look at me now. They're like, yeah, but he's old. I am so sorry, Dad. I'm so sorry. But at least it means you don't have to bring your ID around. What was your most popular princess to be? I feel like I was best at Belle, but I played Anna the most from Frozen. I loved playing Anna. I just left them the worst review like a Karen. Good for you, though. No, sometimes it's like, if you're having that situation, you've got to tell... You can, and I think you can do it without being a Karen. I don't think, Capri, you have it in you to be a Karen. But I think that you can definitely give feedback. I think you should give honest feedback. I think that is incredibly important sometimes. I've cried in many a walk-in fridge. I am so sorry you've had that experience, Nico. But hopefully you're moving away from having those experiences in your life. But I do apologize. Sometimes I think that if you come to our store, you'd be a lovely customer. Ottawa, I would never leave. I would be in that customer store. I'd be in that store forever. I lived in the States for 5 years. That's why you know the American accents. That makes sense. What states did you live in? Did you live in one or did you move around? This is one of my dream roles. I know you'd pull that off so well. So well. I enjoyed the challenge, however, dealing with elderly people and cell phones was the hardest thing ever because they carry canes and throw things when they get frustrated or get rough. And you're saying that happened more than once? Kate, that's awful. I'm so sorry. Minecraft series, but I've only watched one of them so far. Sunny, would you want to watch the rest of them? My niece played Anna at parties too. Was she good? I bet she was. The theatre runs in the family, Nora? Not the real ID must carry. Is it do you have to have it? The real ID? Frozen is very popular. I met you at a beautiful belt. I could also see you as Snow White. Oh, I've never done Snow White. Maybe I should. I would love to do more. I think they'd be cosplays now, but I'd love to do some Disney cosplays again. I just think the dresses are beautiful. I'd love to do the dresses that I'd love to make the dresses and make them really ornate and lovely and not necessarily big ball gowns, but away from the Disney look and more just based on the princess that I remember. I'd have to call security to move you. I could get behind this. I remember losing my job at an IHOP. I was basically the only person working. I had a pretty tough job working the entire side of the restaurant overnight. And I got told there were 40 high schoolers coming into the other side of the restaurant. So I specifically remember the moment I just held a drink to my lips and just put it down the side and remember thinking, I can't do this anymore. Yeah, absolutely. That sounds incredibly stressful. I was fired, but if they hadn't fired me, I would have left anyway. I think that's the thing, tack it on. Should we see what this person's about? Why you... Billy Gorse?
No, look. Before we get to brass tacks, it might be a good
He just
idea
laughed.
to clear the air a bit, you know. I know I don't look, well, entirely
Yeah, he
normal.
looks like a zombie.
I just wanted to raise you. I know it can bother folk. I mean, unless it don't trouble you at all.
Oh, well, why would it bother me?
Well, that depends, I suppose.
I like his accent.
Depends on whether you hear a voice, in the soil.
I forgot we're one of those people. Enough questions. Just don't kill me. We'll be okay.
I'm a man of my word. And I might be able to help you and all. I'm Billy Gorse, by the way.
Hello,
The
Billy.
go-to. What do you need out?
Okay, thank you. I would like to. He is a merchant. What are you buying? What are you selling? What have I got to sell? Is the question. I never use my shotguns, but I'm also worried that getting rid of them is a bad idea. But do you know what? Maybe we should. A rifle. It's got low damage, high accuracy. That sounds like up my street. I don't think there is necessarily. You've got a battery on you? Ooh. So the good thing about this game is it has a barter system. So money doesn't exist in this game, but you basically have to barter everything that makes it a to make it a fair trade. So it's currently in our favor, so we won't be able to get away with this system. But it would give us a battery, and maybe this is the way. Maybe this is the way out. I would never get rid of my bats.
Very good.
Oh, okay.
You don't see many of those.
Okay, so they're high ticket items. Each trader has specific items they value higher or lower than the base trade. Add items to give column to learn trader preferences. So they definitely like these. Very good. Very good. Sean Bean. He does have a name like a voice like Sean Bean. Thank you for posting all the bat emotes. I appreciate you, Sunny. Wouldn't have been able to do them without you all. So thank you so much. Want to chat about how much better us Twitch people are than your YouTube lot? I did not say anything. If you're watching on YouTube, let us know in the comments. Do you think that you're better than the Twitch lot? Indiana Bones, the zombie. I would be so up for that. I want to see that.
Not much demand. Sorry.
Yes, okay, so in order to get an atomic battery, I need to get rid of 2 guns, my farm knife, resistance to burn stuff, and my makeshift throwable explosive, which to be fair, I wouldn't use because I would forget to use it. But I kind of think that's a good way. May I remind you of Silent Hill? What part of Silent Hill? A voice from the soil. So Joey, if you get infected by someone like him, who's got like this sort of zombieism, you start hearing voices from the soil. Like that's what they're saying. The guns, yeah, exactly. I preferred the clay pipe, right? It does have a little bit of a Liam Neeson quality, doesn't it? Also, wait, you're definitely also the YouTube lot. That's true. That is very true. I'm not better, just different. I like that, Cage. I like that. Capri, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate you so much. The tire iron! The tire iron! You are! John, you are. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Also, if anyone is here and you haven't yet and you would like to help me out, if you go and subscribe to that channel, there is no pressure to, by the way, but if you go and subscribe to that channel, as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers, I get monetized over there. So please do that if you would like to. There's no pressure to, but we're really getting close now, and I'm so grateful for that. Oh, Darkman. I've not heard of that. That sounds interesting. Oh, okay, so I can't get rid of the gun. But to be fair, I've got 2. Well, would I rather get rid of the shotgun or the rifle? I guess the shotgun, because by the time you're close enough, I'll just whack you with a cricket bat, you know? So I think that's okay. Allows consumable skills to be purchased. Can only be... I think that's good too, but maybe we'll have to come back to him. He's got... That's why these are cheaper, because he already has one. Bullby, welcome in. I appreciate you. Okay. Done. We now have a battery.
All's fair and everyone's happy.
Yeah, I
Don't
think...
be a stranger. I might have something new to trade with you next time.
I will come right back.
There's a group of druids or something that camp out near here. I heard they used to live on an island in the mere before it all went to cock. All very civil before then, but now they all wear masks and have gone proper vicious.
Proper vicious?
You just watch out for them druids, eh?
I will.
They camp up at castle, but they're all over these woods like a rash.
Like
I've
a
no
rash?
doubt if they see you, they'll gut you like a trout. Just be wary.
I will be the most wary that I could possibly be. I've never heard of Darkman before. We have also killed most of the druids. In order to gift you all the subs I like to in my heart, I'd have to be Bill Gates. You never know what the future holds, but also there is never any pressure, and I appreciate you, Callum. I'm going to ask how he ended up like this, because I want to know more about this guy.
To be honest, I've no bloody idea. Your guess is as good as mine.
Pada, how are you
There's something
doing?
in the earth that's been, well, infecting folk, I suppose.
In the
Some
air?
smoke crackers and join them other maniacs in woods. Others turn to something worse. Couldn't tell you why, but I've kept my marbles. I might be the only one who has.
He might be. Infected? By what?
Ah, well now. Ain't that the nub of it? Some say it was something them boffins are making in the labs. Others say it was something that was always here. Only now it's awake. I prefer not to think on it. Proper grisly thought, isn't it?
Yeah, proper grisly thought. I think we should just go. I think that's
Stay safe
enough.
out there.
Thank you. Hopefully we'll see you soon again, Billy Gorse. Hopefully we'll see you soon again. I'm doing okay, thank you, Badat. Welcome in. It's so lovely to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I agree, though, that like YouTube is really good for a lot of things, but also like when I was filming the Skyrim video today, I was so sad because I had questions and I was like, no one's gonna be able to give me these answers until they've watched it, which is so okay and it's great. But being someone who's come from both YouTube and Twitch, I think Twitch has a lot of benefits. I think YouTube has a lot of benefits as well. YouTube is a lot easier to produce content for, especially if I'm... Whoa! Okay, don't start chatting here after I've just bought a load of stuff. YouTube can be quite easy to produce content for, especially if it's the unedited content like I'm doing with the Skyrim videos. But if it's more stuff like Too Hot to Handle and the other things that I need to put a lot of high energy effort into making, that can be quite stressful. So there's pros and cons for them both, for sure.
Be you a threat?
No, I am not a threat. I am just a me. Do you think they'll buy that? I don't know if they will. Anya, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you so much. But yeah, Joey, I definitely see that. The Twitch chat is amazing and I massively appreciate you. But also for the people who lurk, I think YouTube can be a really good system too. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, both platforms have their strong points. Completely agree, Cage. Darkman was directed by Sam Raimi, who directed the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. Would you believe if I said I haven't seen them in years and I need to rewatch them? You would believe it, wouldn't you? I would leave right now if there was a new video out. I have it uploading and I had to pause it because I started streaming. But also it will be uploaded either like late tonight or early tomorrow morning. Ooh, lost your way. Natural tonics and remedies for physical ailments or aimless spirits. This is another Mother Yargo thing. She's really leaving a lot of her everything basically around. I'll be gone and you'll never see me again. That would be horrible. That would be shocking. That would not be a good day. There were sequels to Darkman with someone other than Liam Neeson playing Darkman. One of them was called Darkman 3. Darkman Die? I don't know what that is, and that sounds fantastic. Is it funny? Like, is it supposed to be funny? Is it memeable? Because I worry sometimes that it's not memeable and it's just funny. Do you know, like, sometimes there are movies that come out that just... Do you know what I'm talking about? We believe you. I wish that you wouldn't, but at the same time, I'm glad you know me well enough. Bulvai, I hope you're doing well. Bulvai, I hope you're doing okay as well. And thank you so much for being here. And I've not heard of the Darkman films. Yeah, so nice. Right, this person over here. Can I give them a whack with my little bat? A bat whack? A dark comedy film. So is it supposed to be... So it is supposed to be funny. Because I do sometimes feel like those kind of films are funny and not necessarily in a way that they mean to be. But I'm not upset about that either. Do you remember the Super Mario movie with Bob Hoskins? No, I don't. I've never seen it. But I did watch for the first time the other day the new Super Mario movie. Which I'm not going to lie, I'm not the biggest fan of Chris Pratt. But I think that was the first time I'd seen Anya Taylor-Joy in anything. And what a Taylor-Joy she was. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw the Bob Hoskins Mario movie. That was like from quite a few years back, right? Definitely intended to have humorous moments. That's always good because I hate so much when it falls flat sometimes. And it's like, it's not supposed to be funny, but it kind of is. That's always a little bit upsetting, isn't it? When it has a different, it finds a different place than maybe it was supposed to. Hit him in the shins. I always end up hitting them in the shins because I just walk around on my knees half the time in this game. Really something, nothing like what you'd expect. Can't even describe it. Do you know where I could find it? Thought it was funny-ish, but I'm weird. I think you're great. And weirdness is great, so I think you're great. The Mario Bros movie, is that the new one or the Bob Hoskins one? Joey, also thank you for the bum wiggles. Thank you. Come to take your shins. Sweet shin music. We have to stop. We have to make that a thing. I'm sorry. It has to be a thing now. Hey, Miss Slaterwell, how are you doing? I'm trying my best. How are you doing? Are you slaying your day? I hope you're okay. The new one, I did enjoy it. The Bob Hoskins Mario movie, it's like a car wreck you can't look away from. That might be the best description of a film I've ever heard, Nira. Him below the knees is a cardinal shin. That's very good. That is very good. That's very good. The Dartman films are a bit tongue-in-cheek. Okay, that's what I like in a film. I like it to be a bit tongue-in-cheek sometime. I think that is always such... It's my kind of humor. I like it like that. I think it makes sense. I think it's good to see. But I know it's not always the way that it can be. Oh, your first time streaming. Well, thank you for coming and leaving me such a lovely compliment. I appreciate you. But how did you find it? What did you play? I hope you're okay. Labyrinth with Bowie is one of my favorite films, and Alfie and I went and did some karaoke the other day because there's a place like an hour away from us. I say the other day, it was like a month ago, maybe longer at this point. But I did definitely sing You Remind Me of the Babe song, whose name I can't remember. Dance Magic Dance. Or Magic Dance? Magic Dance, I think it's called. And it was great. And Alfie was like, how do you remember so many lyrics? Because it's a brilliant song. It's a fantastic song. What are you talking about? Skyrim! Gotta love Fist Row Das and Bandits. That's fantastic! Oh my goodness, what kind of build are you going for? Also, that's fantastic. I'm so glad that you're giving it a go. Did you have a good time streaming? The Babe with the Power. What power? Super Mario Bros. 1993 movies like that, kind of strange, unexplainable, but good. You've sold it to me. I will find a place to watch it. I will do it. John maybe will know, not Jamie. Nothing about Jamie, but John potentially will know because John is very good at knowing where things are in the UK on streaming services.
I'll kill you.
Who do? Where's
New
Skywalker?
donation from Wereski Walker of 75.
Where is Skywalker?
The Eve said, a little help toward your goal. Your stream always makes me smile. Stay amazing.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Where Skywalker. You are so wonderful. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for hanging out with us. You're so lovely, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for getting us to 94% of the goal. That is so, so wonderful of you. Thank you. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. I'm fine. Thank you so much. That is so kind of you, and I hope you're just having the best day. And if you're not, I hope it gets a little bit better for you. But thank you so, so much. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you, apart from this, but I feel like this isn't enough, but I do. So thank you so much. You're incredibly kind. Thank you so much. And thank you for the hype in chat. Thank you everyone for the hypes in chat as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so kind of you. Straubs, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Where's Skywalker, or Where is Skywalker, I think is what it said your name was. I'm so sorry, but thank you. That is so kind of you. Thank you. Really appreciate you. Thank you. I'm a bit stumped. I've had so many wonderful people in chat today, chatting, lurking. The wonderful people who have also donated. Thank you so much. There's never any pressure to. Massively appreciated. Everything we go for goes towards rent and bills. If we ever hit the goal, it goes towards like I've got a camera that I'm paying a loan off for that I make my YouTube video content and my TikTok content on for, and it goes straight back into streams as well. So we make sure that if we ever go past the goal, it just goes back into making sure that we can continue to make I would say good content, but I don't want to I don't want to say it's good content because that doesn't come from me, that comes from you, but just into making content. So massive thank you. I can't say enough how much that I appreciate it. So thank you so much. And again, if you can't donate anything financially, you being here, you chatting, you lurking, you streaming with me, you chatting, lurking, watching ads, subscribing is so wonderful. Thank you. I'm getting tired. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I appreciate you all so much. Like literally I went to a strip club and Bob Hoskins' Mario movie was on the TV and I couldn't look away from the TV at a strip club. Nora, that's high praise. Oh, maybe it's not. I don't know. I had no idea how nice and supportive folks can be. Who would have thought that Twitch would make the world so lovely? We are so grateful. Twitch is such a good platform for that. I know there might be some places on Twitch. I luckily don't come across them at all, where it could be not so nice, but I'm glad that there are so many wonderful places on this platform where I'm like, I feel just happy that it exists and I'm incredibly grateful. If you want to hear the most savage burn ever, it was when Dennis Hopper, who played King Cooper's son, asked him, Dad, why did you do that bad movie? Dennis Hopper replied, well, son, I did that so you could have shoes. His son replied, well, I didn't need shoes that badly. That is so good. Oh dear. That was such a sweet message. I cannot say thank you enough. That is so kind. And you're amazing, Gwen Skywalker. You're amazing. Prime and Apple TV. I don't have Apple TV, but I do have Prime. So thank you. And thank you, John, as well. Thank you, Goblin. Did you ever watch the Silent Hill movies? No. My only experience with Silent Hill is playing Silent Hill 2 Remake. And I am so grateful to have played it and finished it. But oh my goodness, was that a trip. You are pretty great, Ottawa. I'm a little worried Alfie's still in the bath. He's always in the bath. If Alfie is here, he's probably in the bath. It's because he knows I'm not using the bathroom because I'm streaming. You're watching a live performance by the band Black Altar. What is that? Is it good? Alfie's becoming his alter ego, Bathman. Alfie is becoming Bathman. Content has been even better than usual today. Maybe a 7.5 out of 10. Dan, are you sure you want to commit to that? That's big ratings. I appreciate you. Thank you. I looked up who played Dartman in Dartman 2 and 3. It's Arnold Vosloo, who's the Mummy in the Mummy movies. I was literally just talking about the Mummy the other day. I haven't seen that in so long. I need to watch it. I can't remember it. I don't remember the story. Alfie is an old man. I think he'd agree with me. He is very old man coded. And I really don't think he'd disagree. Oh, okay, Dan, that makes more sense. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. New Game Plus. I think we're going to have to, you know. Bathman! Google lies to me. I looked on Amazon Prime. It's not there. If you watch the trailer on YouTube, you probably get enough of a feel. Oh, man. Do you know what? I'll have a look next time I go into, like, CX or another secondhand or a charity shop. I'll see if I can find a copy of it, because I feel like those must be coveted at this point as well, right? I'm very much an old man on the inside at times. You know what? I think the best people are. Liz, welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you so much. How is the talk going? If you don't want to talk about it here, that's absolutely okay. But I appreciate you so much. I hope you're doing all right. Oh gosh, Mike, I wish I could be there to get rid of the cramp for you. I'm so sorry. HMV. Oh, I don't know if it's in my budget to get a brand new copy of it, but I will have a look because sometimes they go on sale, don't they? We're looking for the Bob Hoskins Mario movie, Dan. Not to spoil it for you, I watched the Mummy 20 years ago, really enjoyed it. I watched it recently and it's a bit good. Not good, but the actors are beautiful. Everyone says that. Everyone says Brendan and Rachel are like usually like the bi awakening, and people are like, yep, this is the movie I realized I was bi. And you know what? I don't remember the movie well enough, and it certainly wasn't mine, but I maybe will watch that and then be like, oh, okay, now maybe it is. I'm switching sides. I don't relate to bi, I relate to pan, for anyone who is wondering. No one make kitchen jokes. I will ban you. I won't ban you. I'm an old man trapped inside an old man. Hey, if that's what it is, I just hope you're okay. Oh, I hate when that happens, Mike. The cramp from the stretch. No, not good. Not good. Whoa, we got a big triffid, boy. That's a movie that made me a lesbian. What, The Mummy? The Mummy was your lesbian awakening? First Pirates of the Caribbean was a trip for us by kids. Do you know what? I can see it. I can see it. But who from? More from the Johnny Depp pirate side of things, or should I say Captain Jack Sparrow? Let's not bring Johnny Depp into it. Or more of the Orlando Bloom pirate kind of side of things. Whose name I can't remember right now. Will Turner. Will Turner? Are you ever shocked that my memory is this bad, but yet I remember Will Turner's name?
Have experienced the woods.
Yeah, Goblin, go for it.
Avoid the woods when possible.
Oh.
The woods are dangerous.
Will and Elizabeth.
Be careful.
And together. I will always be a big fan of Pirates of the Caribbean. The second one is my favorite movie in the trilogy. Although I guess it's now a trilogy of 5 films, as Gizmo would say about the Hitchhiker's Guide books. Will lesbian away at live? Absolutely. It's the way. The talk was good. The worst thing about it was I had to do it today before my sister arrives tomorrow. This should not be on me alone, and I'll have to keep having these talks, which is fine. It should just be a shared responsibility with siblings. Absolutely. I see what you're saying. I'm sorry, but I'm really proud of you for having that chat as well. I know it wasn't at a time that you necessarily wanted it, but the fact that you did it, that's incredible. More of a Captain Jack Sparrow girly. Honestly, same. I think it was the eyeliner. I can't lie. Okay, I just like the guyliner. Or the eyeliner on guys. When we were back in the 2000s, it was called guyliner. Now it's just called eyeliner because everyone can wear it. I love the big wheel. The big wheel. Yes, the big wheel. And the swinging cages. I could never choose between Elizabeth and Will. I think that's so real, though. I think that's so real. Got it, Liz. Got it. That's... Honestly, I can't imagine how difficult that is. But if you need to vent about it, even if you don't want to go into the topic, but if you do want to just talk about how it makes you feel and how you're going through it, you're so welcome to. And I am sorry that it's such big conversations that you needed to have on your own today. I hope that that is maybe one of the only times you end up having it on your own. Lesbian bed death. I've not heard of them, I'll be honest. Ooh, where's this coming from? One of the characters who's an archaeologist hides... Okay, I'm going to read maybe a spoiler for The Mummy, but it's been like 20-something years, so hide your ears, block your ears if you haven't heard it. Hides in a sarcophagus with an ancient mummy to spook his sisters. He plays with it like a puppet. I don't believe him or anyone would do that. Yeah, also, would it not just sort of like fall apart a little bit? Am I wrong? Is that wrong to think? But I feel like it would maybe fall apart a bit more, right? It is on Amazon Prime. Ooh. Okay, I'll have a look because for whatever reason, Goblin can't find it. But that sounds like a me issue. I'll do my... Oh yeah, I can learn this. But hopefully, fingers crossed, I can find it too. And then we will watch... Why can I not learn this? Already learned. Oh. Okay, I'll hold on to it for now, but... Doesn't sound like a good thing. The Man in the Iron Mask was my bi-awakening. What happened in that movie? Ottawa. They're apparently an all-female gothic punk kind of thing. Not really my thing, but you gotta have a listen for the name alone. That sounds like my kind of thing. My favorite fake band name that I keep making fake merch for, a friend of mine, is Trash Hammer. Okay, can I be a Trash Hammer big fan? I feel like I need Trash Hammer in my life. Not available in my location, UK. Ooh. I will feedback. I will have a look, and I will check it out because I'd love for it to be, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. See you soon, Mr. D. I hope you enjoy the waffle train home. I hope it treats you well, and I hope you get home safely as well. Oh no, wait, you're home. Sorry, I thought you'd already left. I appreciate you. I am still going for now. Just taking out some druids, apparently. You know, living my best life. But welcome home. Sorry, please excuse my misunderstanding, but I hope you got home safely. Super Mario Bros. Copies for £3 plus postage. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, on Saturday I'm planning, because I'm taking the weekend off, so please don't be here on Sunday unless you want to be saddened by the lack of stream. but not because I'm not here, but because stream isn't here. But if you want to know, I am planning on having a day on Saturday because I have some things that I need to do and some errands to do that I haven't had time to do, and I'm so excited about it because I haven't been out in town in a long time, and there is, I think, a CEX there, so I'm really hoping I'll check, because otherwise I will literally go to a different place. I will get it. I'll find out. Archaeologists don't generally climb in coffins to puppet dead people, just saying. Are you sure? I actually went to uni. I studied television production, but I lived in a house with 3 people learning how to be archaeologists. SJ, if you're here, do you tend to puppet dead people? Taskmaster Series 19 will be on May 1st, 9 PM, Channel 4. Is that the start date of it? Maybe I'll try and watch it live this time. Because, John, you always keep me updated, and I'm so sad that I'm never watching it with you. But maybe I can get to watching it with you at the same time. The next Atomfall stream is tomorrow, Mr. D, at 5 PM BST, at the earlier time of 5 PM BST. And we're going to get back into things, and we are going to have a great time, and we're going to manage to get some of these batteries working. I know it's in the movie just as a silly gag, but it's such an unrealistic silly gag, it upset me. I think that's so fair, though. I hate picking up on stuff like that. I agree with you. Like, the little pedantic bits that you pick up on sometime, and it just takes you so out of the movie. It's so frustrating, and it's just not okay. But you know what? These things happen. We need to stay calm. But it doesn't make it less frustrating. Vix, take care. Look after yourself. I'm so sorry you had such a hard day, but thank you for being here and thank you for talking to us about it as well. Please look after yourself and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day because you deserve it. Thank you so much. Thank you for adding that quote, Alfie. That's great. I'm very excited for it tomorrow, Mr. D. I'm really enjoying streaming as much as we are at the moment as well.